one, fight!
Welcome to another episode of Tournament Fights. This is episode 275. This is part 2 of our 2024 ladder series. So we are here to break down the best movies of 2024, and it's tough because there was a lot of good movies this year. So we're here to narrow it down to one. Not by tonight, though. This is part 2. If you know how the ladder series worked, we did a part 1 on Monday, which you can go check out, and we came up with our Sweet 16 for that episode, and then we'll come up with a Sweet 16 tonight, and then those will go together for a championship half bracket, and then we'll also get to a winner as well, but the Sweet 16 will be what's advancing, as we always do. So yeah, but I am your host, Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we're gonna try this out. I know Austin's been having a little bit of some internet issues, so hopefully he's good. We'll try it out, and if not, I got it covered. But how's it going, Austin?
My connection's cursed tonight, dude. I'm still hearing your intro. Just skip me.
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, whenever he's able to make it back. But we also we got Chris Diaz. How's it going, Chris?
I'm doing good. Happy to be positive from Love 2024. I watched 6th movie and started my 7th for this, and I decided to talk about a few of them. All of them will come for this list.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, sounds good. And we also have Jordan Owens, Mr. JPO. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, fun year for movies. Let's see who gets crowned tonight.
Yeah, I just realized my mic is unplugged, so I'm gonna fix that while we bring in Michael Wolfman Wyndham. Maybe it'll sound a little better when I plug.
What's going on? Yeah, I'm excited to talk about this. We kind of switched some things up the last time we talked and got some other films in here that I'm like championing for and hoping like some of these small little indie gems can sneak in there. But it'll be an interesting fight for sure. So.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because the ones that we actually added were the 3 that I watched. So I was able to watch all 3 of them. So that'll be fun to talk about. So yeah, but last but certainly not least, we have Ross Bristow. How's it going, Ross?
Hey guys, I'm on audio, until I get a new computer. But I'm excited because this is actually a really sneaky good year for movies. If they wasn't that great, you got to look for the good movies. It was a bad blockbuster year, but a good year overall.
Yeah, you can have to dig a little deeper.
Indies and the gems kind of stuff. Yeah.
Even some blockbusters that bombed that was really good this year.
Like
Furiosa.
Yeah. Some of them bombed.
Right.
It's kind of like a head scratcher. I'm like, okay, people didn't want to see these movies, I guess. But since Austin's having a little technical issues while he gets it sorted out, I'll kind of explain and break it down how it's going to work tonight. It'll work just like a March Madness tournament. So for anyone that's new or might be watching for the first time, welcome. And we're just going round by round. We're going to vote, and everything's in completely random order. There's no seedings, and you simply vote. And you have to vote no matter what, even if you haven't seen the movies. You just have to come up with a reason, maybe which one you want to see first. You can vote against the movie you might not like, or if you really like a certain actor or a certain genre, just any reason. You can make up a reason. We just have fun here. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I think that we'll do it. Yeah, we'll bring up the bracket here. Austin's got it. So yeah, you can go ahead and reveal the first match, and it looks like we have Despicable Me. Is it 4?
4.
Battle of the Fours.
I always forget which Despicable Me we're on this year, but and then Bad Boys Ride or Die. So yeah, Battle of the Fours. So but we'll start at the bottom of the ladder and we'll go to Ross first. So what are you gonna go for?
Okay, guys. this will shock you. Never seen any of the Despicable Me movies, but I love the
Oh,
Bad
wow.
Boys franchise.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go with Bad Boys for Life. It was the third. It wasn't better than Bad Boys 3, but it was still decent enough.
Yeah. Bad Boys for Life. Oh wait, no, it's not that one. It's Ride or Die. They botched that one. So
yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
That's
yeah,
how it should
but
have been.
yeah, but Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, so honestly, I tapped out of the Despicable Me movies a while ago. Like once Minions came out, honestly, I was like, I really wanted to rip every single hair off my head. That movie was obnoxious as hell, and I was like,
Psychiatrist, buddy.
and I was like, I can't believe this. Is this
Banana,
what this
boink,
is going to
banana.
be? And then I was like, I think I saw like Despicable Me 3, and then I was like, you know what? No, this is too much. I can't take this anymore, and I just tapped out. So I haven't even watched Despicable Me 4. So maybe I'll get around to it. Most likely, I will never. But Bad Boys for Life. Or Bad Boys, no, now I'm calling it Bad Boys for Life. Bad Boys Ride or Die is a really fun movie. I thought the chemistry between them again is still just as good, and yeah, it's just an absolute blast of a film. So
Yeah, sounds good. JPO, what do you say here?
Yeah, I'm not like Wolf that I want to commit bodily harm, but yeah, the Despicable Me movies have just become fine. Definitely better than any Minions though. The fourth one's fine. I kind of compared it to the last Kung Fu Panda movie on the last bracket. Like they're fine. They'll kind of entertain you for the time being, but you won't think about it much. 24 hours later. But the Bad Boys fourth one, yeah, I enjoyed. I think it's better than the third one. I like the visual style of it here. I thought it was funnier. I enjoyed Martin Lawrence a lot, and so yeah, I got to go with that one.
Yeah, sounds good. Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, Despicable Me 4 was another disappointment. Disappointment with this series. You see, adding Will Ferrell would get better? No. And no plot that made no sense at all. Wasted so many talent. Maybe one or two funny jokes, but it was pretty bad. In my worst of the year, my 20 worst of the year list.
Oh, that's great.
I really like Bad Boy Ride or Die. I think third one is still better, but I thought Martin Lawrence and him finding God and thinking he is immortal subplot was pretty funny. And they get funnier and funnier, and the movie goes on. The wedgie scene is the best scene in the movie. That's the biggest fuck yeah moment in the movie. Like when the son-in-law finally gets a chance to do something and prove them all wrong. But yeah, Bad Boy Ride or Die. Really fun time at the movie. Look forward to more if they tend to do more.
Yeah, Austin, I don't know if you can hear anything yet. If not, it's all right.
Private chat.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Austin says he's voting for Bad Boys. And yeah, let's make it a clean sweep because, yeah, I do kind of like the Despicable Me movies. Kind of, they're all right. I don't like the Minions one. Minions work better as a side characters, and I think this franchise has probably already run its course as far as I'm concerned. But if they still make money, they'll keep making them. And so, and I've also never been a big Bad Boys person. I'm just not like into that franchise that much. But this is the best one for sure. And yeah, I think that that's fun, and hopefully everyone will forget about that slap over time, and it'll just like Will Smith will just be never free of it, but maybe like we'll just forgive him, So yeah, but yeah, so it'll be Bad Boys. Moving on. So we'll give Austin a second. He'll move it over.
And if you think about it too, the Minions are actually just a copy of the aliens from Toy Story.
Yeah, basically, yeah. All right. So up next we have Speak No Evil and Strange Darlings. We got a little horror matchup going.
wow.
But yeah, and this one's gonna be tough. So Wolf, you're up first. So
Shit.
what's it gonna be?
Okay, so yeah, I remember when I saw Speak No Evil, I never saw the 2022 original when it came out, And then I decided, before the new one comes out, why don't I watch the original? And I did that and absolutely fucking hated it. Like, it was I wanted to literally take my my Walther that I have upstairs, and I wanted to like shoot the parents. Like, they were obnoxious. They were awful human beings. Like, I could not stand them. Like, I'm just saying, like, they were awful human beings. And so I could not stand them. And so I was like, God, this new Speak No Evil is going to be terrible. It's going to suck so bad. And then so I went into very low expectations, and I did a double feature. I watched The Substance, and then I was like, I need a palate cleanser. Then I went into this, and this was actually like really surprising. I thought it was actually better than the original. It's a rare case of where an American remake is better than the foreign film. It's actually really, really good. James McAvoy was terrifying in this. I thought he did a really solid job, but Strange Darling is my number one biggest surprise of the year. Like, this, I had no expectations for whatsoever. I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't read any reviews. All I heard was this, hey, go in blind. You really don't want to know anything about this movie. And so I was like, okay, I'll do that. Went in blind, knew nothing about it, and that was the way to see this film. I was completely blown away. Willa Fitzgerald in A Perfect World would be getting awards consideration. She is excellent. She is so good in this movie. And Kyle Gallner also is excellent. Cinematography from why am I blanking on?
Giovanni Ribisi.
Giovanni Ribisi is excellent. So yeah, Strange Darling, truly an incredible, unique experience. So
maybe Giovanni Ribisi should keep doing cinematography. Yeah, he's pretty good. So
in A Perfect World, he'd be nominated for best cinematography.
Right. But JPO, what do you say here?
Oh yeah, pretty similar thoughts. I enjoyed the Speak No Evil remake. I didn't see the original, but I like this one here. James McAvoy is really good tension. But yeah, Strange Darling, I thought was next level for me here. Luckily, I don't know if I even saw the trailer or not, but I went in pretty blind just because I have faith in Kyle Gallner and other people's reviews, and it lived up to that hype. I really liked it. It was a real great thrill ride, and the way the plot unfolds is really well done. So, Strange Darling will get my vote.
Yeah. Chris.
I love both of these movies. I do. I have not seen Speak No Evil original. They're on my to-do list sometimes. But I love the remake. I wish, from my understanding, they went with the hard ending of the original. From what I understand, for people who've seen the original, just because the tale is telling there. But I thought McAvoy was fantastic in The Perfect World. If they ever made a best villain performer at the Oscar, he probably would win for me for villain of the year. Creepy.
Yeah.
But Strange Darling, once again, biggest surprise of the year. I had no idea what the movie was about. I saw the review delay. I got Time to Kill, went to see it. I'm like, holy freaking shit, this is good. This is Quentin Tarantino of this year, and it's actually done even better than Quentin Tarantino movie just because of how it tells a story. The acting, Will Fitzgerald should be in the same conversation as Demi Moore for Best Actress for a horror movie for this year.
Yeah.
And the ending, it stayed with you for a while. Strange Darling, get my vote, even though I do love both of these.
Yeah. And Austin says Strange Darling is his vote. It's in his top 12 of the year, so we'll give another vote to Strange Darling. And I think for me, Speak No Evil is really good, and I think maybe why they might have made it so soon is maybe the original was so bad. They're like, well, it's bad enough. We could maybe remake it. I don't know, but it was really good. I really like the way pretty much everything plays out. Like James McAvoy is just one of the best actors we have working today. He's really good. But yeah, Strange Darling, I was the same way as you, Wolf. I didn't see any trailers. I just just went in blind and like had no idea what was going on. And the way that they do the non-linear storytelling, like they don't do it in any type of like chronological order, really helps it. Really like enhances the movie because you're just waiting to see like what happened before and what happened after and what happened in between, and you're like, well, what part of the story is this? But it actually works though. It works to its favor though, and yeah, Kyle Gallner, he was awesome. Willa Fitzgerald, yeah, they're just all just really, really good. And also the little cameo from Breaking Bad, which I won't spoil who it is for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there is a little one, so that's kind of fun. So yeah, I'll vote for Strange Darling. So it's gonna be Strange Darling.
Yeah.
I didn't vote yet. I didn't vote.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Ross.
Sorry, Ross. Yeah, that's right.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
Ross.
my vote goes like Strange Darling. It's one of the films like where like if it was told in like linear order, it wouldn't have made sense. And Chris Diaz, you do not need to see the original Speak No Evil, because literally the scene where the parents are fighting back all the time, they literally just say, "Go ahead." They just lay there. So yeah, my vote goes to Strange Darling. No.
Jeez,
Literally,
yeah.
they never fight back at all. They never fight back at
Yeah,
all.
at least the parents in this
pathetic.
have somewhat of an umph to fight. Even the dad
Yeah,
who's
right.
a putz has somewhat
Yeah.
of an umph.
Ah,
It looks like we have Monkey Man versus Sing Sing. So yeah, well, and this time it'll be JPO first. So what are you going for?
Oh, sweet. The round of movies I haven't seen. I'll go Sing Sing.
Yeah, sounds good. Chris, what do you say?
both of the are great freaking movie. I love Monkey Man a lot. I know there's some hate out there, but I do like it a lot. I like the action. I see Dev Patel really impressive debut as director. I like how it ends. I like the story, making you invest in the story. Political stuff could have been a little bit done better, but everything else with revenge part was really well handled. But I went yesterday, took my mom, my second time seeing it, but I took my mom yesterday to see Sing Sing. Just amazing the first time I've seen it. They climb high on my list of my favorite movie of last year. Like Coleman Domingo, Clarence Macklin give Oscar-worthy performance to two of them, and it make you cry, it make you laugh, it make you feel emotion. It teaches you that prisoner can be redeemed through Cedar. I like the idea, and the line that hit me the most is like, we come to this place to rebuild ourselves, to find healing. One prisoner saying at one point. And I think the casting having all of the prisoner played by real life S. Con was brilliant casting in the movie. Like the acting fantastic. This should win best ensemble at the SAG, and the Academy did have the ensemble this year. It should win ensemble because everybody gave it A+ performances in the movie. Bravo. And then another movie about Cedar that they come up later. They're like this and this other movie are like two of the best use of how to use Cedar to try to how to heal people. So same thing.
Yeah. Cool. I haven't seen Sing Sing, so but I feel like Coleman Domingo, he's like in these movies where I haven't heard of almost a single other person in the cast, but I've heard of him, and he's always like given an outstanding performance. So I definitely want to check it out. But I have seen Monkey Man.
Did you not watch Sound of Metal? Like Paul Raci?
No, I haven't seen that either. So I need to see that. But I have seen Monkey Man, and yeah, it takes a little bit to like get going, but like once it gets going, it's just really, really good. Dev Patel is great. Sharlto Copley pops up, and he's fun. And just a great time. Like the choreography is really good. So I'll give it to Monkey Man just because that's the one I've seen. So, but Ross, what do you say?
Okay, I didn't care for Monkey Man. Something happened in the theater that made me not like it. So, but I do love Sing Sing. And tomorrow morning, Clarence Macklin will be an Oscar nominee no matter what. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
What? No, because
I
he
hope
wrote the
it
screenplay
happened.
too. No, he wrote the screenplay. So yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's in my top 5. So yeah.
Yeah.
And also, he might be a double nominee, maybe. We'll see. But Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah. So this is an interesting matchup. Monkey Man was one of the biggest surprises. Dev Patel directed the hell out of this and had a really audacious debut. But Sing Sing, I was lucky enough that I went to go see the Regal Monday Mystery movie because this was the Regal Monday Mystery movie, and I got to see it
Dang.
like when it was like before it even was supposed to come out, and then it didn't even release near me at all.
Wow.
So I was like lucky to have seen it at the mystery movie, and so I was just like, oh, this is so good, and it instantly at that time it was my favorite movie of the year. But it's still in my top 12 of the year. I will sing the praises of this movie and the performance for a long time. This is just a beautiful movie about redemption through art and how art can bring us connection and closer to the people around us. And it's really beautiful that all these prisoners are actually playing themselves too. It's like they've lived this story in real life and they get to actually tell their own personal stories from a very earnest perspective. And it's really beautiful. So, and yeah, I wish Clarence Macklin was getting in at the Oscars. He's an amazing performance in this, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. But I'll still give it Sing Sing.
Yeah, sounds good. So
They're also doing a play from the movie from One Night Only in New York, but privately, not to.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, next we got The Fall Guy and Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim, I think is how you say that. But and it'll be Chris first. So
this is easy for me. I thought Lord of the Rings was okay. As Lord of the Rings fan, I'm a little bit disappointed because I felt it was hollow at point. I think the action scenes were good. I think Brian Cox did the best thing about the movie with the voice acting. But the Easter egg, the references really fell out of nowhere. Didn't really like the cameo to the end. Kind of made no sense at all. Fall Guy is one of my favorite movies that nobody saw in the movie theater. Like, this is the movie I saw where twice in theater. I laughed my ass off at a great love letter to the stunt people. Ryan Gosling great. Emily Blunt is great. Aaron Taylor Johnson, once again, proving that Craven did not hurt him. He had just a nose watching. He did a great job in both. Yeah, everybody killing and Hannah Waddingham is really hysterical at like the female villain movie. On Fall Guy, get my vote.
yeah, sounds good. And then Austin has in
Fall Guy
in the comment Fall Guy. So yeah, and then for me, I haven't seen The War for Rohirrim because it looks like anime style animation, and that doesn't really like sell me. I'm just kind of like, maybe I'll watch it at home at some point, but I'm not like just racing out to go see it. Even though I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan, but the Fall Guy though is awesome. Like the Fall Guy at one point was in my top 12 of the year, but then more and more movies started coming out, and then it went down. Yeah, now it's not even in my honorable mentions really because there's just like so many great movies. But yeah, like the whole love letter to the stunt work. And I'm pretty sure they added the stunt category to the Oscars, right? I think that.
No, they didn't.
Been trying to.
Okay, I've been hearing some kind of rumors about it. So yeah, but I think that's a lot of fun, and it's got a little something for everyone in there. I feel like you can go see it with your whole family, and I think it'll be a good time for everyone. You got like big explosions, you got humor, you got a little romance, and then you got some Taylor Swift for people that like that sort of thing in there. So yeah, I'll go with the Fall Guy. So, but Ross, what do you say?
I haven't seen War of the Rohirrim. I didn't really look that great, but I've seen the Fall Guy, and somehow that movie has an extended edition. It doesn't need one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with War of the Rohirrim because I did not like the Fall Guy at all.
Wait, you said the Fall Guy has an extended edition? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, weird.
but it's like a 2 hour and like 35-minute extended. Like I'm like that is way too fucking long. The movie already is like
Yeah.
What did they add it in?
the it's like
More stunts.
on the Blu-ray and on Peacock. I think you can watch it the extended edition,
Oh.
but it's like I'm like that movie is already way too fucking long. Like it did not need to be as long as it was. And I went to go see this with my friend Noah, who his man crush is Ryan Gosling, and he also loves
Those mine
Taylor.
kind of if I ever had one. Yeah.
And also he loves Taylor Swift, and so I was like, dude, you get shirtless Ryan Gosling and Taylor Swift in this, like you can't go wrong. And he really loved it. But yeah, I liked it. I thought like the humor sometimes didn't work for me, and I thought that it had a few pacing issues here and there. War of the Rohirrim actually shocked me. So I went to go see this on my birthday, and you know me, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings guy. I actually really liked it a lot. And there's one moment that's like going to be one of the most badass moments of the whole year for me. So it was actually really interesting. So I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm actually going to say Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim.
We'll have to see if it's streaming somewhere and go check it out.
You talking about the Brian Cox moment?
Yeah, the Brian Cox moment. That was like literally when that happened. I was like, "Oh fuck yeah! What?" I was like, "Bro!" I was like,
yeah. Without spoiling, that is the best scene in the movie. I will say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, I never saw War of the Rohirrim. I didn't see too many good reviews. The best reviews so far is what Wolf just said. So
Yeah,
I gotta give it a Fall Guy. I didn't love it, but I did like it enough. I wouldn't mind rewatching it one day. Maybe the extended edition, maybe one day.
Yeah, right. I'll check that just not once or something, but yeah. So it is going to be the War of the Rohirrim.
Is it?
No, Fall Guy.
Sure.
I think.
Oh, Austin says it's a tie. Okay, so then it'll go to Ross for the tiebreaker. So I think I know where he's
War of the
going.
Rohirrim. War of the Rohirrim.
All right, so there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Alrighty.
All right, so
Oh man.
we have Kneecap versus Suncoast. Oh dang, this one's tough.
Yeah.
And this time, technically it'll be Austin first, so he votes Kneecap. So that's cool. This one's really tough for me. Oh man, because I just watched Kneecap right before this, and that movie ruled. That movie is a lot of fun. It's just kind of like they're like trying to bring back they're like old school, like original language, or at least keep it alive kind of thing. And so I don't know if that's like the like Gaelic Irish or like what exactly that is, but they do some really cool like rap. Like the music is like really cool if you're a fan of rap, even though it's in another language. Like it's really awesome, and some of it is in English. They do kind of switch back and forth, but like the visuals, they're doing kind of little like kind of drawings on the screen, and like it's kind of like a crime thing where the cops are after them and all that, and it's fun. And then Suncoast, Suncoast is really great too. I forget the name of that. It's been so long since I've seen it, but the mom keeps going to the nursing home, and there's that like famous person that was on life support forever. That's like in the nursing home. That's an actual real person. And yeah, it's like Laura Linney gives a great performance, and also Woody Harrelson. So it's tough, but I think since I just saw Kneecap, I need a little more time for it to sit with me. I'm going to go Suncoast. So, Ross, what do you say?
I haven't seen either yet, but I do want to see Kneecap. If it gets nominated tomorrow, I definitely will. So yeah, Kneecap.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, so I watched Suncoast when it dropped on Hulu, and this was a really beautiful and poignant coming of age story that really broke your heart, but also was just so that was really funny at times. Just had every emotion there. It was really beautiful. Kneecap, I also just watched it tonight to get ready for this, and man, what a movie! That movie is so fun. Apparently, Kneecap is actually a real life band too. These people are playing themselves. They're a real life Irish band, and they decided to make this movie to like tell their story. And apparently, most of this movie actually happened. Apparently, I've heard that this is like mostly a true story that actually that actually happened.
I wonder if it was a true story or not. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just really, really an amazing experience. They do an excellent job playing themselves. The style of this film is excellent. I can rewatch this film so much and probably catch something new every time now, like because it's highly stylized. It's it's got great music, like you said. I really hope Sick in the Head gets a song nomination now because that would just be amazing. There's just it's just I would love to see it come play at the Oscars tomorrow and like best international feature for Ireland. Yeah, just a really, really good movie overall. So I'll say Kneecap.
Yes, sadly, did not perform any song at the Oscars this year, as announced.
It's sad that they're not doing that, and because like to see that song performed in like their native language would be awesome.
Yeah.
So
cool.
but JPO, what do you say?
I haven't got the Kneecap. This is one that was kind of brought up the other day. So something you guys are selling me on it, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Suncoast. This is one that came out back in February, so I kind of watched it because I was like, oh, it's a 2025 release with Woody Harrelson. All right, let's give it a shot. And I thought it worked extremely well here. Some humor, Woody Harrelson, perfectly casted, but the heart is really there. It's well written, and so it's a little movie of a champion kind of the whole year. So I gotta go Suncoast.
Yeah, and Woody Harrelson, he tells her to give her mom a chance. Give your parents a chance, guys. Come on. But
yeah, no, it's really well done on the two hands of her going through the sickness with her brother and the mother, and just wanting to live a life at the same time. I get it. It's nice.
Yeah, right. But Chris, what do you say?
Suncoast were on my list to watch. Haven't got around to see it because didn't have a lot of chance of watching because of being added late to this group and the list. Still a lot on the list that I had not seen. I fucking love Kneecap. I've been championing this movie since I saw it back when it came out. We did a top out. The Fassbender is really freaking good at the father of one of the kids in the movie. His stuff is really interesting. Like, nice to see him pop up in something more than the action or FBI related stuff lately. It's funny. Like the subplot with the one of the kids dating the daughter of the police chief that hunting them down. It really just strange plot that goes places, but gets funnier and funnier and it goes on. Yeah, Kneecap. I'm happy to see that get added to the list, and you made my day when I heard that were added.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of comments here. We got the Fall Guy deserved better than what it did at the box office because like it was in the theaters for quite a while. I feel like it was in there for like a month or something like
and
that.
It's down because when it wrote.
Yeah, because I saw it twice, and I remember waiting like about 3 weeks in between to go see it. I mean, at least my theater had it, but and then
I felt like it went to VOD quickly.
Weird. Yeah, for me they kept it around. I don't know, maybe they're just different for different theaters.
It went to VOD literally like 18 days after it was released in theaters.
Oh, so maybe it was on VOD. Maybe it was on VOD, but still playing in my theater or something because that'll happen too. But we got The Joker, Folie à Deux, and A Real Pain. So we're back to Ross. What do you say?
Okay, A Real Pain. I really do like it. And plus, like the one we like, it's 90 minutes. Joker is more like I liked what it was trying, but I didn't like the movie very much. So I'm gonna go with A Real Pain.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah. So Joker, I also am in agreement with Austin that I actually do like it more than most. I think that Joaquin Phoenix getting a Razzie nomination was stupid because don't get me wrong, like even if you don't like the movie, his performance is not the problem. His performance is maybe even better to me than it was in Joker 1. Like I thought he was really, really good in this movie. Like it's really, really good. So I still think he showed his A game here. I thought Lady Gaga did decent. It's just some of the musical parts were pointless, and there was a few other issues I had with there. I love A Real Pain. It's in my top 12 of the year. I've seen it 3 times now, and it's one that like I could just keep on rewatching. I connect so much to the Kieran Culkin character. Like that is literally me around my friend. Like me, this is me and Noah. Like this is me and him. Like I'm like the Kieran Culkin character, and he's the Jesse Eisenberg character. And it's like so I was able to connect so much, and especially when I'm like depressed and I'm going through something, I really act a lot like him, just try to bottle it up and cover it up. And I thought his performance was exceptional, and the writing is my favorite script of the year. I thought the script was just so well written, the way they bounced off each other. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a real pain.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO, what do you say?
This bracket's a pain for me because I almost finished The Real Pain. I'm about halfway through it. Now that it's finally on Hulu. So I guess I'm gonna still want to give it to that because I think I have a very, very strong feeling I'm gonna like it more because I already do at the halfway mark. But I gotta give it a Joker. there is redeeming parts. I do agree that he should be Razzie nominated, so I'll give it a Joker for now. Hopefully everyone agrees.
Yeah, sounds good. Chris, what do you say?
I had to give it to Real Pain. I did not like Joker Fully Ado. I think there one redeeming moment, and that's the scene where his former co-worker is testifying against him. I think that scene is fantastic, but I hated the musical numbers as a musical fan. I thought Gaga was miscast as Hella Harley Quinn. And it was just felt dour and depressing, and I don't wanted to get out there. I chose that over the Substance for a second. I saw the Substance for a second. Again, A Real Pain is beautiful. It's a great movie. Kieran Culkin, phenomenal. I think Eigenberg should be getting more love for this movie. His dinner scene, when he's breaking down about, what his Kieran Culkin does to him when he does speak out for the first time about everything, is a fantastic scene, an Oscar-worthy performance scene. Real Pain get my vote.
Yeah. So I did like the Joker, but yeah, I do think the music stuff is pointless, and I also don't really love the way it's written, but the performances and stuff is great. Because I just think it's a totally different take on Harley Quinn than I've ever seen before, and the backstory doesn't fit to what that character is, and so it's just. I don't know, like it's weird. Like it's good, like Joaquin Phoenix. You're right, Wolf. Joaquin Phoenix is giving a masterful performance, but it's just like some of the other elements just don't work for me. But I do like it though. I'm not going to say it's a bad movie. I like it, but A Real Pain, like that one kind of suffers from some writing issues for me too. But the performances were on point, and yeah, and. I'm still kind of split. Like I kind of want to watch it one more time because I'm split on the ending. I'm not sure if I love it or not. I don't know. I'll have to see it another time. But yeah. So I'll vote for A Real Pain. I'll put that in the chat for
I got it.
But
yeah.
Oh yeah. But also in honor of the joke, I'm going to play one.
Fuck.
Got the Joker's laughing there, right? Yeah.
He's doing like apparently, like when they're like doing this interview, Jesse Eisenberg actually told that Kieran Culkin, I've never seen any of your work outside of Home Alone, and he goes like,
really?
So you hired me because I fucking wet the bed?
Yeah, right. That's like all. It's like all he does, yeah, in that movie, really. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, we got Anora versus I Saw the TV Glow. So, so it'll be Wolf first.
Oh fuck! It's me first. God damn it!
Did you say? Oh no, you gotta go first.
Okay,
how it works.
All right, these are both in my top 12 of the year. Spoilers for my top 12. They're both exceptional for me. I Saw the TV Glow. I related to heavily as a queer person myself, as someone who's had feelings bottled up inside and wasn't able to fully express myself. I thought the themes were masterfully done here. Jane Schronberg is a just completely original filmmaker. From We're All Going to the World's Fair to now this, they completely blew my mind with what they were able to pull off here. So a really amazing feat in filmmaking with amazing music. Original songs were great, and Limp Bizkit is in this film. So and Anora though, damn, this is hard because Anora is also an excellent film. It's just beautifully acted by Mikey Madison. Just a hilarious film. You have amazing ensemble cast here. The writing from Sean Baker is exquisite. Everything about this film is utterly perfection. So, which one do I have higher in my top 12? It's Anora. But God, this is tough for me. I love them both.
Well, isn't Limp Bizkit also in Y2K or like Fred Durst or something? Like I thought maybe he was in that.
Oh no, they're physically in Y2K.
Yeah, right. but JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean both of these are pretty good movies here. Anora is actually the one I got to finish for this. I was like, oh, let me jump to that. I have a feeling I might like it, and I really did too. I really like it. I think it really picks up in that second half. Well, the good building in the first. Yeah, Madison's great. No, I definitely got to give it to Anora. It's definitely one that I think that moved me more, shook me into this movie.
Yeah. Chris, what do you say?
I saw the TV Glow. I don't love it like a lot of people do. I think that the acting good. I think I need to watch it again to just understand it more at that point.
Yeah, that helps because honestly, seeing it in the theater the first time, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then once I rewatched it, it was like,
even though I would say this was a good comeback for Justice after that got off a movie for early in that year. But yeah, Nora is my number 5 of the year. I love Nora. This is Mikey Patterson. Oscar-winning performance, and much I love Demi, I would still give it to Mikey just because that ending, Dandy Stick With You. Like, holy shit. I get emotional just thinking about it. The supporting cast, fantastic. The home invasion scene, I will go into detail for anybody haven't seen it, one of the most funniest moments in the movie, and it just go on a little bit long, but get funnier and funnier, and the cast, supporting cast, sit down. And Sean Baker is amazing. Like, he had yet to make a bad movie. I love all 3 of his movies. And yeah, Anora.
Yeah, sounds good. And then Austin says Anora by a mile. So apparently he probably
he doesn't like I Saw the TV Glow.
Yeah, but I have not seen I Saw the TV Glow because people kept saying it's not a Jordan movie, so I just didn't really see it. But Anora rules. Anora is so good. That's in my top 12. That movie is just so good. And yeah, I didn't think that I would really connect with it when I first started out. It's like here's a stripper and she's just having sex, and so I mean that's fine enough to watch, but like, is it gonna get really good and like really deep and stuff? And then yeah, it does. It gets like really good, and you're just like trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And they make it kind of a Cinderella story of sorts. That's what, like, if you look at the synopsis, but it's even kind of more than that. And like, it's just kind of, I don't know, like you just go on this wild ride with this girl that like went from like not having much to like seemingly having everything, and then it all gets ripped away. And then just how the movie ends too is just kind of like sort of dark, but kind of like still like a good ending though. Kind of just makes you kind of really think about things like where like Mikey Madsen's at, and like after all this that she went through. So yeah, I will vote for Anora pretty easily. So or win.
And a perfect well, all 3 of these.
Did Ross vote?
Yeah.
Ross forgot to vote.
Oh yeah, Ross.
No, it didn't. But you know, like I didn't like. I saw the TV.
You went first.
No, I went first. I talked about.
No, remember my first one was like a real pain.
Okay.
So yeah, so like me, I didn't care for like I saw the TV. Maybe I got to watch it again. But you know, like Anora's my second favorite movie. No, it's my second favorite movie of the year. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Anora.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got Blitz up against Sonic 3, 2 totally similar movies. And this one is if I can find fun for the whole family, right?
It's probably being in his Wolf's win.
Yeah, so it'll be JPO first. So what are you going for here?
I'm getting all blind votes when it comes to me first. And again, I unfortunately didn't get to Sonic in the theaters yet, and I wasn't interested in Blitz, although maybe you can tell me on it because I also don't remember what the hell it was. But I like the first 2 Sonic, so I will 100% see it at some point.
Yeah.
So Sonic 3.
Yeah. Blitz is a Steve McQueen World War II movie with Saoirse Ronan, is what it is.
Yeah.
So But
I need more
but
than that. Probably.
yeah, yeah. I can say more on my turn, but Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, I wanted to like Blit a lot more than I did. I love Steve McQueen. I love Shame. I love Travis Slade, but I thought this was his worst movie. Even though he still had a bunch of great movies before. Sonic was just fun. Like Sonic, like Jim Carrey playing Two Wolves was hysterical. Keanu Reeves was great. It's one of the most fun I had in the theater besides Deadpool, Wolverine, and Wicked this year. And I can't wait for Sonic 4 based on that mid-credit scene. Yes, Sonic. Also, Stephen Graham, loved you, dude. You were in better movies, Young Woman and Steve, and you were awful in The Bliss. Like, some of the worst acting in the movie.
Yeah. So I actually quite like Blitz. I thought that like Saoirse Ronan always brings it. She's always good. And like I do like the story because it's about like for a little more context. During World War II, they had blitz over England where the Germans came in, they just bombed them like crazy, and so they call it the Blitz, and so it's just like the aftermath of that. And she sends her son away on a train to evacuate the city to get away from it. But halfway through, the son decides, oh, I don't want to go where this train's taking it, so he jumps off, and he has like an adventure through the city to get home, kind of thing. So yeah, but it's pretty good. But yeah, Sonic 3 though, like I'm shocked how good these little video game adaptations are, because they just keep getting better and better. And like Jim Carrey, it's just like a powerhouse with comedy, just so good. Like my favorite scene is when they're like trying to get through all those lasers and they're doing like a crazy dance, and with the old and the young Robotnik, it's just like so good. And I also dig all the voice casts, and I like that they kept one of the original like voice cast for Tails, so that's cool. But I like Ben Schwartz. I mean, sometimes Keanu Reeves takes me a little out of it because I just hear Keanu Reeves and it just makes you kind of think of him. But it's fine. It's not too bad. But yeah, the movie's really good, and I saw it with my nieces and nephews, and they were loving it, so we were having fun. And so yeah, it was a good time. So I'll go Sonic 3. Oh, and also too, I forgot to mention that Austin votes Sonic 3. He didn't see Blitz, so yeah. But Ross, what do you say?
I haven't seen Blitz. I didn't care for Sonic 3 that much, so Sonic 3. But if you guys know how stupid Grace Randolph is, she literally called a shadow a predator, and then a person who loves children. So yeah, but yeah, I didn't like Sonic.
She's
3.
weird,
Yeah. Sonic 3.
She's like she's equivalent to that. Like, forget what the dude's name is, but that really weird, horrible reviewer for Rotten Tomatoes that everyone kind of like laughs at.
On the right.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate Grace Randolph. I stopped watching her when she did her Jojo Rabbit review because she hated Jojo Rabbit, which is fine because that's, all film is subjective. But then she like went on in the review and said like, now I have a lot of thoughts on this movie and you better listen to me because I'm right. And that's what she said.
Nah.
And I was like, all right, turning you off then.
She also said too, though, like she called the whale emotionally manipulative, but then she said that she never watched the whale.
Yeah, so it was like really stupid.
That was a great fan.
Grace Randolph, not a good person. But yeah, Blitz. I actually got to see this one in a theater, and it had amazing booming sound design, and Saoirse Ronan's great. And basically, JPO, it's about a son who gets lost, and Saoirse Ronan is like a working mom trying to get money to provide for her kid, and her son goes missing. She gets the letter, and so she's like on the hunt to find her kid. And it's just kind of a journey movie in a way for the kid. And he comes across all these different kinds of groups of people along the way. And yeah, it's good. And I thought that Saoirse Ronan gave a really phenomenal performance, but water's wet. But Sonic 3 to me, it was just awesome. What's better than one Jim Carrey? Two Jim Carreys. I thought it was a lot of fun. And honestly, maybe the best video game movie so far because it's the best Sonic movie, and the Sonic movies have been the best video game movies. So it's just really excellent. I thought the effects were good. I thought the only thing I didn't really like that much was Keanu Reeves' Shadow, because it's just kind of Keanu Reeves playing Shadow. Like, it's just, you can hear his voice. There's no change up whatsoever. But everything else about the film, it was a lot of fun. So I'll go Sonic 3 here.
Yeah, so it'll be Sonic 3. And then we got The Memoir of a Snail and Queer. So, and this time it'll be Chris first. So
I sadly didn't find out till now that Memoir of a Snail. I would have maybe tried to watch and float today. But I just watched Queer. Right, I just finished Queer like an hour ago. I think Queer is good. I think it's my least favorite for how you say the guy name?
Luca Guadagnino.
yeah,
Luca Guadagnino. I think I'll do a lot better. I think Craig does give a great performance. If we get in tomorrow, I'd be okay. I thought he was great. It's some of his best acting. But I thought the ending was weird as fuck, and it kind of took me out. I thought they went a little bit too surreal and bizarre with the ending, that it kind of lose the impact of the first half for me. And I thought Jason Schwartzman was really good in the movie. I think you barely recognized him in the movie, but he was good in his fumble. And the other guy was really good. But just because I've seen a Queer get my vote, I do want to see Memoir of a Snail based on what I've been hearing from people.
yeah. I'm hearing really good things. Austin votes for Memoir of a Snail. And yeah, I haven't seen either one, so I just don't know. I just know that the Memoir of a Snail has 95% from critics on Rotten Tomatoes and 85% from audiences, so that's pretty high. So that's definitely one that I want to check out probably first. So I'll go Memoirs of a Snail. But Ross, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with, like, I'm more interested in Queer. If he gets in tomorrow, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but Memoir of the Snail I do want to see, but like, I'm more interested in Queer because I love the director.
Yeah. You know who the director is? Do you remember the name?
Yeah, Luca Guadagnino.
Luca Guadagnino.
Oh yeah, that's the
Same
same
director
one.
did Challenger.
Yeah, that's the same one we already mentioned. Okay, but Wolf, what do you say?
Well, and I love the director of Memoir of a Snail, and the reason why is because I got to not only see him in a Q&A after the film. I saw it at the film festival. I not only got to see him at the Q&A, but then I actually, like, he was there holding his little claymation doll that he had, and he physically was meeting us. So I got to shake his hand and talk to him about the film and all that stuff, and actually get to meet him and have a conversation with him. And Adam Elliott is like one of the just nicest people I've ever gotten to talk to. He's really, really a sweetheart. And this film is just so beautiful. It took him like 7 years to make because of the claymation that was involved, and every single bit of it, was handmade. So that means that, like, there's some stuff in here that blew my mind. Like there's like some fire effects that he does, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And he told us like how he pulls it off and all that stuff. But it's insane, some of the stuff that's like handmade animation here. And it is a profound movie about this girl basically sharing her memoir to a snail. She collects these snail collections, and you understand her life from growing up with her brother to just, all the other stuff that has all the complications in her life that's happened later. And it's like really, really this beautiful portrait of a person and this family and love and just how close and important all those things are. So I'm gonna go Memoir of a Snail, but I do really want to see Queer.
Yeah, JPO, what do you say?
I'm gonna have to go with Queer. I'm just a little more interested in that one personally.
Okay. Do we have a tie? I'm pretty sure we have a tie. So the tiebreaker is going to go to Wolf. So
I'm gonna go Memoir of a Snail. I think
all right.
Truly beautiful.
I guess I'm the only one.
Also, there's a scene in this movie that full on I'm ugly crying at. I cannot wait for y'all to see Memorial Sam.
Oh.
Like I fully
dang.
ugly cried.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so like a battle of like mediocrity, maybe. With Red One versus Beetlejuice. So, yeah. So Austin says Beetlejuice. He would have been up first. So I've seen both of these. Actually had a date over, and she wanted to watch Red One. So like I wouldn't have really like gone on my way to really see it, but she wanted to. And like honestly, the movie's not as bad as people think. There's some redeeming value that I had some fun with. Like I don't mind Chris Evans's character in there and the relationship with his daughter or son. Is it son? It might be son. Yeah. And yeah, like and I kind of like J.K. Simmons being like a different take on Santa Claus, and they're going in like a dark world here. You can see how much money that they put into it, and like how much that they paid all these actors, and that's a big wah for the studio, because like they probably lost so much money on this, because I think they paid The Rock like $50 million to do this movie. He was the highest paid actor for any movie ever in history, and like look what happened. So it might be a lesson to studios. Like Cameron Diaz is coming back for 2 Netflix movies, and she's getting $45 million between the two. So that's probably what brought her back, was the money. But Beetlejuice, I actually really love this movie. I like it better than the original, because I'm not like a big fan of the original necessarily. And I just like that you get to see way more of the underworld stuff. That's kind of like my like main take, is you get to see way more. I like what Willem Dafoe's character is doing. I think that they could have made an entire like spin-off movie with his character, and I would watch that. And then Catherine O'Hara too. She probably steals the movie for me. She's really good. There's a couple side things that like aren't really necessary, like Jenna Ortega, what she's doing with this guy and that she has a crush on or whatever, and then like the weird like Winona Ryder's like boyfriend or like whatever that is, like he's kind of annoying. Yeah, and like that storyline just kind of goes away, and we don't really like hear from him much near the end. But yeah, I'll go Beetlejuice, and also like I don't mind the music either. Like when they're singing the whole like wedding song with the cake, like all the reason I can't remember the original song. I just remember the Weird Al, the Jurassic Park version, but it's that song, but the original. So yeah, but Beetlejuice. Ross,
I haven't seen Red One, but Beetlejuice is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. So Beetlejuice, so Red One. I haven't seen Red One, but I'm going for Red One. I hate Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, so I've said my case about Beetlejuice. I don't like this movie at all, because not only does the humor not work, but there's too much stuff going on. Monica Bellucci was wasted. Willem Dafoe doesn't really like, he comes in later, and like he was fine, but like he should have been the main like person after Beetlejuice. Shouldn't have had Monica Bellucci in there. And then and then the boyfriend storyline, like all that was just way too much. And then not to mention, it literally takes its time to honor a sexual predator, like fully. like they're like singing over his grave, they're like serenading over him, they're like doing all this stuff. And I'm like, when he died in the film, that was fine. I enjoyed that early animation. I was like, okay, that's fun, that's cool. I enjoy that. But then they like linger on with it, and they have like 50 scenes of like just like basically talking about how good of a guy he was, and talking about like how how they're like basically singing over his grave, all this stuff. And it's like, really, I'm like, this is icky. This is giving me the ick. I was like, I don't like this. And it really didn't sit right.
I'm gonna split on that part, but like they probably didn't really need to have him like that in there. But I mean, if they would have had a quick mention, that I would have preferred.
I didn't
that.
mind the wrap up of the character. That was fine, but you didn't need to have him as a character in the movie.
Yeah,
agreed. Like don't like, he actually physically is there as a character. Like his head is severed, and he's there as a character. Like that's stupid. Like you don't need to actually do that. and everything. Like it really started to get too far with that. And so honestly, I think because I've seen Red One again, and it's one I will watch again, even if I'm not rushing to see it. I will watch it again for the holidays if someone puts it on. So I'm going to say Red One.
Yeah, like it's just like amazing how bad the reviews were for Red One, but then how the votes are going here. So I don't know, but JPO, what do you say?
I feel like most people have kind of come around and Red One to kind of more of our degree of like it's enjoyable. I call The Rock the king of the 3-star movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like Rampage, San Andreas, Jungle Cruise, this.
Yeah,
like,
right.
They're all good. They're all watchable. But what else is on? 20 minutes later. Like,
when's the last time he had a great movie? Like a great movie.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a backhanded compliment. It's very much like they're not horrible. I'm not saying you're the shits, but you're also not getting to that next level. Like, you know what I mean? So if it makes it, it's not gonna make it far, kind of thing. But I personally had more fun with Beetlejuice. I agree with a lot of the problems, but I thought the good stuff worked. So, and that's one I would revisit more. So I'll go Beetlejuice. Not by far, but for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll redeem himself in that Smashing Machine movie and like have a 5-star movie.
Yeah, I mean that's a real direct.
Yeah, right. So Chris, what do you say?
I haven't finished Red One. I started it back during the holiday, and then something came up, and never got back to finish it. I got up to when Chris Evans get taken in. It's fine. Beetlejuice also.
That's weird. Sorry.
Decent. I have issues with a lot what you guys say. I also think, and I wanted the type of role. I got rewatched the first season of Wednesday again. Because every time I look at Beetlejuice, like, when does Wednesday season 2 begin? Because that universe is way more interesting. But it's fine. I think Tim Burton haven't been great since Frank Sweeney or Sweeney Todd to be that. Those are the last two Tim Burton movies I do love. Like, and you're not counting TV. I do like Wednesday a lot on Netflix. But Beetlejuice does get my vote by the tiniest flame. It does not make it to the next round afterwards. Based on
Well, just by a little bit, we got a
oh my god,
Will and Harper up against the
Godzilla and Kong.
Battle of the Duos here.
So, and this time
I love that road trip flick. Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah, right. The good road trip, like buddy movies. Yeah. So I'm first, and I never even saw Godzilla versus Kong. I just didn't bother. I just didn't care. And like I saw the trailers. I'm like, what the hell are we doing now? Like this just looks completely stupid. With these Godzilla movies, especially, it's like fool me once, like shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and I'm not gonna get fooled the third time. I'm done. So
that's how I am with Transformers. I'm done with all of them. All of them, including Transformers 1. We'll get to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, but King Kong, I still hold a little hope because Kong Skull Island was really good. So if they do like a solo one, and the monkey doesn't have as many human traits, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, Will and Harper, in my opinion, was the best documentary of the year for me. Like this movie was so good, and like just really brings awareness because I'm always I've had a lot of questions about transgender people, and I don't always understand them like fully. So like this is really cool to kind of see like a different look and like be able to open my eyes about some things and to see that. And then I went and watched I've been watching the Saturday Night Live docuseries and Harper from this is on that too because she was part of SNL. So yeah, but yeah, it's really good. And like I forgot about the song at the end from Kristen Wiig that like Chad brought up in our private chat that like maybe that could be a possible nominee for best song, maybe. I don't know, but it is good. So yeah,
and it's too bad they're not there to perform it because the Oscar will say.
Yeah, right. They're not going to perform any of these. So yeah, Will and Harper. Yeah, but Ross, what do you say?
Okay, I haven't seen Godzilla. X Kong yet because like I'm actually going through all the Godzilla movies, and the next one is like that I'm gonna be watching is like Godzilla versus Destroyer. But like my Wolf and I are actually literally gonna be going. Wolf and I actually like saw this movie perfectly because like when we drove to Utah on the way back, our friend actually has a giant iPad, so she literally put it on her screen, and we watched Will and Harper on a road trip. So that was made it better. Yeah, and I love Will and Harper. So yeah, Will and Harper.
There you go. Yeah, and I forgot to mention Godzilla -1. If it's a Godzilla movie from Japan, I'll watch those all day long. So
you're about to watch one of the best ones, Ross. Godzilla versus
Jordan,
my favorites.
Jordan. Like, and then like I'm being serious, Jordan. You would love that era of Godzilla. It's so good.
Getting a sequel to Godzilla -1, so happy.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out for sure. Yeah, but Wolf, what do you say here?
Okay, so yeah, Godzilla versus or Godzilla X Kong bullshit title. It was a stupid movie. Like, really, are we really gonna say Kong gets taken down with a toothache? Really? This is the kind of movie we're dealing with.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, like he gets taken down with a toothache, and then Dan Stevens is like a dentist and has to literally come down.
Have you ever had a toothache, bro? It kind of sucks.
I mean, it does suck, but he's a giant.
It could knock you out, yeah.
If it gets infected, it could suck.
Yeah, but
I've had to have
I just was not a fan of this movie, and it was just a bunch of nonsense and noise and just annoying. Will and Harper was a beautiful friendship movie, buddy movie, just great documentary that really does shine a light on the trans community really well. I think that this is actually something I want to do one day, is just travel with like this and go on road trips. Like, it's something I always have looked forward to. Like, it's because I love to travel, it's great. But yeah, I think I was more personally moved by Will and Harper, and I'm hoping tomorrow that Harper and Will Go West gets nominated for Best Original Song, because that is maybe my favorite original song of the year. It makes me like tear up, and I just love it so much. So
yeah. JPO, what do you say here?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna repeat a lot of what people have said so far. Godzilla and Kong, I didn't go to it in theaters. It squeaked out on I think Max had it, so I finally got around to it, watching like a couple different chunks. It's fine, but you know what I mean. It's not that great. Yeah, Will Harper, it's a really good view into that world here of just somebody whose friend has changed without really it's still there. Still Will's friend that he's always known, just kind of figuring out herself, and it's really sweet. It's also quite funny. Will Ferrell has a couple Will Ferrell like moments, and yeah, it's really well done. Probably my favorite doc so far. Might be my only one, but still really good. Will Harper.
Yeah, like when he like goes into that like Texas place dressed as Sherlock Holmes, and that's like a fun moment. But Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, I love Will Harper. This is my second favorite doc from last year. Superman Christopher Reeve story a little bit higher than this, but I do love both of these. If we could go to Will Harper, I don't hate Godzilla like Kong like a lot of people do. I will say the most funniest moment, and one of the most funniest intentional moment of the year, is Kong taking the tiny ape and beating the absolute shit out of the other ape with it. Like, that one.
Really?
Yeah, he takes the tiny ape. Yeah, he takes the tiny ape and he beats up another.
He uses them like a nunchuck against other apes. It's great. It's kind of funny.
Oh wow!
So funny.
You want to watch one scene for that movie? Don't watch that scene. It's so freaking hysterical. And then Stephen and Brian Tyree Henry are the best thing about that movie too. Like, they do have a back and forth funny moment. But yeah, Will Harper.
Yeah. Well, Austin, I
haven't seen Will and Harper. Yeah, you know me. I'm the Godzilla guy. I think I fixed my issue, by the way. I found I had to dig deep into my computer to fix the issue. I still enjoy it. Yeah. Not the different kind. The Godzilla, it's not bad. I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. And come on, JPO, he at least Kong at one point spears Godzilla into a pyramid and suplexes him right afterwards.
It has moments. They normally
it has this moment. Yeah. They have moments,
they only have moments.
So I'll be the one for Godzilla, but that's fine.
Sure.
We'll move on. Alien Romulus and Spaceman. Two
Oh,
space
Ooh.
movies.
Space
Two space
battle,
movies.
nice.
Yeah,
Fun.
space
All right.
Yeah,
So we are back to
Ross.
What
Ross.
was Jordan
Yeah.
for?
Oh,
Yeah, gee, I wanted to.
okay.
And what-
I liked both of these, but like I'm gonna go with Alien Romulus only because of that gymnastics scene. And let me go on a rant about this. So the movie was supposed to start at 9:00.
Oh.
With the trailers, the movie started at 9:45. Get your shit together. So yeah, but I'm gonna go with Alien Romulus.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Email AMC theaters and complain.
Bro.
Yeah.
no.
Usually it's AMC that like does that. Shit, and I hate that.
You think that's bad? I had a 9:30 showing of Killers of the Flower Moon and didn't start until 10:05.
Jeez.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and I was because of trailers, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And now I'm like, I'm gonna be up so fucking late watching this movie. It's like,
Oh,
Some of us plan our lives around these things,
They pull a Nosferatu where I went to see Nosferatu, went to get popcorn. When I came back, the movie already started late, and it was 5 to 10 minutes after the time.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's just they need to get their shit together. But these are both really interesting because Spaceman I actually like more than most. We'll get to it because I know other people on this panel like it, and one person hates it. But we'll definitely get to it more. Adam Sandler's great in this. I thought Paul Dano as the voice performance was really good. Carey Mulligan's really good in this. The whole cast, and I think the themes of it about like isolation and connection work really, really well. Alien Romulus, I really liked a lot. This is like kind of a homage back to like the old Alien style type film. The only thing I didn't like was some of the on the nose references. Like there's some that like, the let go of her, you bitch, or whatever. I was like, okay, that didn't need to be in there. But there's a few other things like that and the CGI face on was like really bad. But everything else, everything else was really, really solid, and like the ending is crazy. So yeah, I'll definitely go Alien Romulus.
But to be fair, that CGI face is supposed to be like a battle-worn thing that's been through a bunch of ship explosions or whatnot. So that's why I kind of give it a pass.
And not the problem.
Yeah. But JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, no, this is a toughish round for me. Spaceman. I love the premise from the get-go. A series Adam Sandler space joint that's trippy. I didn't know it was going to be trippy with the spider. Great voice performance by Dano. But yeah, Alien Romulus. How to feel, because I didn't love Covenant. But I thought Romulus kind of nailed it on the head here. Yeah, maybe you didn't need to shoehorn in the bitch thing because that even takes place later, technically in the timeline. But the rest of it works really well. Some good set pieces too. With the acid, I enjoyed. Great year for the leading performance too, girl. So yeah, I'll go Romulus.
Yeah.
The leading girl, her name is Kaylee Spaney. Okay, get my name
I don't want to say the wrong name, so the leading girl.
Yeah. He's having a great year, but
So I have not seen Spaceman because I went through a list of what I haven't seen that were low on my list. Even though I do like anecdotal dramatic work, just the premise kind of weirded me out a little bit. But I like Alien Romulus a lot. I do think what should be said on the in-home scene a little bit insulting. I don't like bringing dead people back to life for like CGI purposes. But if Rogue One did this, it kind of take me out of it a lot. But I thought everything else was good. I think the ending went on a little bit too long at the end. Like it felt like, we got the ending, and then they add the alien human creature hybrid out of nowhere. So I thought it went on a little bit too long. But everything I like about it. I like the zero gravity scene a lot. I love the atmosphere. The acting for both lead and but the actor that played the android.
Oh,
that guy.
Yeah. Fantastic. One of the really fantastic performance in the movie, and like probably my favorite android for any of the Alien movie up to date. Besides In Home and besides Alien 1, 2. But I really did like the movie a lot. A solid 9 out of 10 for me. So Alien Romulus.
David Johnson is the android.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Austin, what do you say?
I'll keep it fairly short. I do like Spaceman. I enjoyed Adam Sandler doing his thing, and I'll talk more about Alien Romulus on our top 12. So Alien Romulus.
Yeah, so I'm the one that didn't like Spaceman. I thought this movie was completely stupid. I thought it was like a boring ass premise with performances I just didn't care about, like a fucking spider floating in space, and this is supposed to be like some like deep movie or something. It's like, get out of here. and like I just was like bored, and like I didn't even care about Adam Sandler's performance in it. And like, to be fair, I don't really like movies of people floating in space. I hate Gravity, that unlike that movie. I just don't care about those movies. So maybe that's just me. If you go do something in space and don't just sit there, then I'll probably like it more. But Alien Romulus does a lot in space, and it's freaking great, and it has so many vibes to the first two Alien movies, and it's just like really, really cool. Fede Alvarez just kills it, and it's a great cast. And also soon you can see Kaylee Spaney coming up soon in The Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery. She'll be in that, so that'll be cool.
Hopefully we get it this year. Hopefully.
Yeah, right. And I'll vote for Alien Romulus.
And good job on the poster, by the way. That's a good poster. So just shout out to the filmmakers. I always appreciate good posters.
That was awesome.
Maxine and Flo is up next. This one is definitely fun for the whole family.
Very easy for me,
Wolf. Yeah.
This is very, very easy because Maxine was kind of a disappointment. Flo, it was definitely compared to the first two too. It was definitely a disappointment. Flo, I've seen twice now, and I was in awe watching this film. Like, I cannot believe a completely silent, wordless animated film brought me to the point of tears. Like, I full on was crying. And the music is beautiful. The score is beautiful in this. The animation is jaw-dropping. The best animation maybe I've ever seen in a movie. Like, it's jaw-dropping. It's so good. And this is truly a breathtaking experience. Like, after it was done, I literally had to exhale when I saw it in the theater the first time. Like, I could not believe what I was watching. Like, it was that good. And I've been hailing this, and I'm going to stick by these words. This is the best animated movie of this decade that we are living in right now, of the 2020s. This is the best anime movie of the decade.
Those are some strong words right there.
This is a fantastic movie. So I hope it wins the Oscar for best animated feature.
Better than Despicable Me 4? Come on. Yeah. But JPO, what do you say?
I mean, you know, I'm a cat guy. I haven't seen Flo though, so I'll give it a Maxine.
That cat's too cute, JPO. You gotta watch it, but he's in a lot of panels, so it might stress you out.
It's a short movie too. It's like 85 minutes.
Oh, 80 minutes. Movie. It's great.
Yeah, it's nice. For a silent movie, you definitely need that. But Chris, what do you say?
So sadly, because once again, I didn't find out Flo at it until today. I would have rather watched that over Nightbridge. I did not get to see Flo. I have seen Maxine.
You watched the dog movie, not the cat movie.
Yeah. I have seen Maxine. It's fine. My least favorite out of the three. But Mia Goth's are good. But you know what? Even though I haven't seen it, I do give it to Flo because based on what you guys have been seeing. And tomorrow when I get home from work, I do watch Flo and Memoirs back to back.
Let me know what you think of them when you watch them because I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Be a good double feature.
I tried to see if it be Why Robot because Why Robot is my favorite animated movie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one's really good. But Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, Maxine. Yeah, probably, least of the three for me, but still, I still had fun with it for the most part. Kevin Bacon's having a good time. But I did a double feature the other day. My Regal reissued Flo and the Wild Robot, which I missed both of them, so I did a little animated one. And you guys know I'm not the biggest animated guy, but Wild Robot was good. Flo was great. This movie was fucking awesome. This movie was great. I got so engaged in it. I don't know if it, like I'm not gonna jump and be like, oh, I think it's like the greatest animated movie of the decade. Like I'm not gonna put that out there, but but it might be the best one of the year so far for sure. And I don't know, man. It's flirting with my top 12. That's how good that showing was. So we'll see, but it might end up in honorable mention territory. But I'm going with Flow. It's a great movie.
Yeah, so I watched Flow today for the first time, and yeah, this movie rules. This movie is awesome. It's just so good, like what they're able to achieve here, and yeah. But I'm pretty neck and neck with this in the Wild Robot because I really like the Wild Robot. Both of them like bring like a little tear to my eye. they're both really good. So yeah, we got some solid animation this year. And Maxine sucks. It's in my top 12 worst of the year. This movie is god awful compared to the first two. How good they were, like man, like boy, is this a letdown. I'm just like really disappointed, and maybe I had too high of expectations because of the other two, but yeah. So Flow for me, but Ross.
Oh, I'm going with Flow easily. I haven't seen that scene. I heard it was disappointing. Wolf actually recommended me Flow, and then I actually loved it, and then like I am happy to see some like capybara get some like representation because you never see those in movies anymore. And yeah, so Flow's a masterpiece. I'm going with Flow.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? What'd you say? Masterpiece.
Well, Masters indeed has a magnificent physique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it on standby?
Well, I always have at least some master stuff on standby.
Okay.
You don't on your StreamYard? Why not?
Yeah.
No, I'm lacking.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You say the magic word.
Yeah, right.
All right, we got a couple more. We probably need to pick up the pace a little bit. We're like pushing an hour and a half. We're still on this side, so let's push it a little bit. So, and I know we started late because of me. I'm sorry about that, but all right, we got Twisters and Azrael. So we'll make it quick, JPO.
Twisters.
Chris.
I don't even know what the fuck Adriel is, Tristan.
Oh man,
Oh,
Azrael is awesome.
yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, Azrael is one of the horror movies I missed, so I'll go with Twisters. Although I don't love it. I think it has a country music soundtrack problem in that movie. Really bad country music, and it's nowhere near the first movie. But I'll go with Twisters. It was fun enough.
You would love Azrael, though, Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Azrael would be like totally up Austin's alley. Yeah, because I saw it with Wolf and Ross when we met up, and it's Samara Weaving in like a post-apocalyptic, just running through the forest, just like killing the shit out of all these crazy, scary people, just like really holding her own. She's like on her own, just like some really cool kills, and really like it's really awesome. And yeah, like Samara Weaving's kind of becoming one of the scream queens. Like she's in a lot of horror, like and yeah, she's really good in them. And yeah. And when we went to go see it, so if you go see it, like make sure that you're there like on time, because we were like a couple minutes late, and there's a thing that like plays. I didn't realize they were in a post-apocalyptic world the whole time. So afterwards, I'm like, what like was like going on? Because they're just in the woods, and so these guys had to explain it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, I don't get what was like why she was doing all that. What was the motive there? And then there's some trippy stuff that you'll see that happened, and it all makes sense now that I realize, oh, it's post-apocalyptic. Okay. so yeah, but I'll go with Azrael. Twisters was okay. It was kind of a letdown, but probably a great 4DX watch. But
it was.
Yeah, so I'll say Azrael, but yeah, but Ross, what do you say?
Twisters was a fun 40X, but like I think it's so stupid when the guy literally like has the anchor on his truck, but like Azrael is just outside my top 12. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with Azrael. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, so when we went to go see Azrael, I didn't get to experience Twisters in 40X, but they had a one of those machines, those Twister machines that would swirl around that you got to step into as an advertisement. It was a wind machine that would actually like spin around, and like we filmed videos in it, and Jordan grabbed like a bunch of napkins from the concessions and
threw them up everywhere,
and they were like flying around in there. It was like really fun.
Keep in mind too, that like this was almost at like 1 o'clock in the morning almost.
Yeah. We were out like
a little
late
loopy from being tired.
but yeah, it was really a fun experience there. But Twisters, it was an okay movie. It was fun for what it was. Yeah, Azrael was awesome. One thing that Jordan did mention is like this is a post-apocalyptic world where no one talks. They're like all mutes. It's like so it's like an all like so there's basically no dialogue. The only dialogue you get in this is like a Spanish hitchhiker talks to her at one point, and that's like all the dialogue that you get in this movie. Like it's really just all about the performances and everything, and that kind of is a little bit of a negative just because Samara Weaving has a god tier scream and she can't scream. Like her scream is god tier and she can't scream in this movie because it's like of the fact that every time she tries to scream she can't speak, but or she can't make the noise. But yeah, I'm gonna go Azrael. It really surprised me.
All right, so that's a
So
tie.
all of it were in like sign language.
Did what?
Nope.
Oh, the
No.
thing I love to do to titties, twisters.
Oh, sure.
All right.
But you go Azrael.
Got a son. We got a Quiet Place Day One and Kill. Chris.
I freaking love both of these movies. You know how much I've loved Quiet Day One. I do give it to the little indie movie. Kill it, fantastic, phenomenal action sequence in Kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Austin.
No, Quiet Place Day One was a decent spinoff. I don't know if I was over the moon as kind of everybody else seemed to be about it, but good story at the core there. But I've been obviously singing the praises of Kill for quite a while. They're most of 2024, and it's I hands down the best pure action movie that I saw all year, and it's in my top 12. So I gotta go with Kill.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have seen them both, and like Kill was really good. I don't know if I'm like over the moon like some people, but I do think that's really good. These are both kind of like hovering around 8 out of 10 for me, but they're both really good. I remember that I saw I saw Quiet Place Day One in 4DX, and that was actually really good. I saw it with Chris Scott, and afterwards, like he was just sitting there crying in the theater because he's a cat guy. If you're a cat guy, so JPO, like I know you probably enjoyed it for that, but he just wants or she wants to save her cat and get some pizza. So at the end of the day,
Sounds like JPO's Friday night.
yeah, right. Yeah, but like afterwards, Chris was like so emotional. He's like best movie of the year, hands down. He's like like just going crazy. I'm like, I don't know if it's the best movie of the year, but it's really good. And like I really like that these Quiet Place movies. If they do more, I'll be there to see them. And Lupita Nyong'o's great, so I'll give it to A Quiet Place Day One here. Yeah, but Ross, what do you say?
Okay, I haven't seen Kill, but I love A Quiet Place Day One. I will never watch again because I like though, but like how this one isn't really about survival. It's just about just about living your last day. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Quiet Place Day One.
Yeah, and also shout out to Joseph Quinn. He really had a really good year this year. So yeah. But Wolf, what do you say?
Austin's gonna have a good year next year playing Johnny Storm. So
yeah, right.
This year. My bad.
This year, yeah.
I always forget. It's these year-end streams confuse me. So Kill. I had a chance to watch on the plane, but then as I was watching it, I watched the opening scene, and I was like, I really feel like I need to pay attention to this movie, and this is a plane ride, and I'm not I'm gonna have to read subtitles. I'm not really gonna be able to pay attention that much to this, so I'll watch it another time. Didn't get around to watching it another time. I really want to see it though. After Austin's been praising it, I really do want to get around to it. A Quiet Place Day One is one I liked but didn't love. I found kind of the issues with it. This is the year of the cat though, with Flo, A Quiet Place Day One, Argyle. Cats have just shown up everywhere. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. The year of the cat and the year of the monkey. That's what it is. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go Kill just because I really want to see it, and I wasn't huge on A Quiet Place Day One, but I really want to see Kill.
Yeah. Well, JPO, what do you say?
I mean, y'all already predicted what I was going to say. The Pizza Cat movie, Quiet Place. I like it was more about, that final good day. I thought the performances are great, so I go with the Quiet Place.
All right. Well, it's a tie to Chris. So
I'd like to go with the movie that say we all fight for our loved ones. Kill.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh, that's
Kill.
also what a Quiet
Kill.
Place was. I love one.
Kill.
Cats.
Kill.
Yeah. Strike, annihilate, kill,
Yeah.
kill. All right. We got Roadhouse, and I believe that's Immaculate. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm up first. Yeah. These are actually fairly even. I think Immaculate was a decent horror movie, probably better than it had a lot of right to be, and got bonkers and went there in the third act. I won't spoil anything, but it goes there. And I liked Roadhouse a lot. I thought it was damn entertaining. Is it like a perfect movie or anything? No, but I thought it was really entertaining. Good fight scenes. Conor McGregor was properly balls to the wall, coked out, and a maniac, and he's a lot of fun. And I think Jake Gyllenhaal is doing all right. So I'll go Roadhouse.
Yeah, for me, I love Immaculate. I thought that it was so good. I actually like Sydney Sweeney's performance. Kind of elevated when what could have been a kind of a mediocre movie. Like she actually really brought it here, and so because Sydney Sweeney's really good at doing that kind of like cocky, kind of stuck up kind of thing, and she does a little bit of it. She's not like fully there, but like it's still like fun to watch. And Roadhouse, I absolutely hate it. It's in my top 12 worst of the year. I hate that movie, so I'm gonna go with Immaculate. I don't like the villains. I don't like the fights. None of it. But Ross, what do you say?
Okay, Immaculate, I actually like, but the science in it makes me laugh. But I don't like the new Roadhouse either, because the bar should feel like a character, like the original, and this one doesn't. So I'm gonna go with Immaculate.
Well, it's not science, Ross. It's like immaculate conception from God, right? Yeah. I don't know.
You want that you get a Stop by Shop remake of the original?
Yeah. But Wolf, what do you say?
All I've seen of Roadhouse is the Conor McGregor clips. I watched the original for this for the first time actually last year, and wasn't a huge fan of the original Roadhouse. I know I'm gonna get blasted for that, but wasn't a huge fan of the original Roadhouse. So I was like, this kind of makes me not have any interest in the new one now. I was like, I don't know, just not.
They remade a bad movie. That's what you should do. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
That's what we're always harping. You remake bad movies. Original is a bad movie. It's a guilty pleasure, but it's a bad movie. Remake those. That's what they did.
That's true. That's true. So maybe once I watch it, I'll actually think it's better than the original, because I wasn't a fan of the original. So no, I do want to see it. Probably get around seeing it soon. But yeah, Immaculate was okay, but with an amazing performance. Like at the end, me and my buddy who was sitting in the theater with me, like the final shot of what Sydney Sweeney does, we full on clapped. We were like, "Oh my god, okay!" We were like full on applauding. Like she went there. So because of that, I'll give it to Immaculate.
Yeah. JPO, what do you say?
Man, I don't know why you hate Roadhouse so much. I dug it. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed Jake Gyllenhaal. I enjoyed Connor. It worked for me for the most part. I don't love it, but it worked for me for the most part. I gotta go Roadhouse.
Sure, yeah. For me, I just rather watch clips from the Family Guy over either a Roadhouse movie, like just Peter Griffin just like beating people and just going Roadhouse. So yeah, but Chris, what do you say?
Yeah, I think both of these are decent. Roadhouse, I like everything except for Conor McGregor. He trying to take me out of the movie every time with his acting. His acting was atrocious in the movie. Immaculate, I think it's good. It's decent because of Sydney Sweeney performance. Thank God she had this. Otherwise, we just think her a freaking Man of Web. Thank God she had this movie. And the ending. The ending sticks with you the most out of the movie because it's a haunting ending. Like, I mean, like, holy freaking shit at the end.
Yeah. For Roadhouse, I'll say that like saying the F word over 100 times doesn't replace acting. It's not a. Not
So I will,
I'm glad you liked Nora.
yeah, so I would give
It
it
says
to.
it like 400.
Which we're set a
something
new record over Casino.
that has
but-
both. That actually has acting in it. This one I don't know.
Right.
If I call that acting.
So I will give it to, because I think Sidney Sweeney performance better than Conor McGregor performance, immaculate.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Let's get on to the other side. Let's pick up the pace just a little bit if we could. Although to be fair, we had some ones that in the last tournament that we were able to scoot over. We haven't really had any of those yet. So
No, we haven't. No.
So yeah, we'll look for those on the other side if we see any. We'll see.
Still some bad ones that I know.
Yeah, I don't even know the matchups because Malcolm made this bracket, so full credit to
Okay.
Malcolm. But we got Kinds of Kindness against Night Swim. There's one.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
there we go.
This is move
Kinds of
kind of
kindness.
nice.
Move it over.
Kinds of Kindness is great. Yeah, in my top 12. So
It's good.
Night Swim is on a different top 12. Okay, cool.
Scott isn't here to defend Night Swim. He gave it a 5 out of 5 plus.
Well, let's call Chris real quick. We'll FaceTime him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Got It's What's Inside from Netflix against Imaginary.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What's
I watched it
inside, right?
inside for the first time today. So
Hey,
I'm
nice.
quite
All
excited.
right, cool. All right, hey, now we're rolling. What kind of poster is that? What the? You put like an Arab poster? What is that?
Yeah, I think
Or imaginary?
I don't know. Yeah.
that's nuts. Whatever that is. Okay.
Wait, ripping off Coraline? Okay.
All right, we got One Life and Dune Part 2. Okay,
Oh!
there's some good news. So yeah,
There we
that
go.
sucks. Jordan.
Yeah. So I do really want to see One Life. There's just something about when Anthony Hopkins did a movie. I know it's going to be a great performance, but I know it's going to be like a slow kind of like just a slower pace kind of thing. So I haven't really like rushed out to see it, but I do want to see it. But Dune Part 2, it was good. I didn't love it as much as a lot of people are putting in their like top of the year, and it's not even in my honorable mentions, but it's probably just outside that because it is really good. So I'll go Dune 2. Yeah, but Ross.
I never saw One Life. I love Dune Part 2, so Dune Part 2.
And also shout out Austin Butler. He was my favorite thing about Dune 2. But Wolf, what do you say?
Guys, we only have one life, and in that life, I didn't get a chance to see this movie. I wanted to,
Yeah,
but
One Life.
I had 3 movies that I watched for this, and I wanted to make time for this, but I just wasn't able to, and I really, really want to. But I'm going to try to watch it for our Hidden Gems episode if I have time for that, because I know it's technically a hidden gem. So there we go. Dune Part 2, I loved this. Like in IMAX, this was just such a revelatory experience. Like I was completely took my breath away. So I'm gonna go Dune Part 2, visual masterpiece.
And this might be the front runner for maybe sound design too at the Oscars, because when I saw it in like Dolby Atmos, and like it wasn't just shaking the theater, it was shaking the whole building. Like it was,
Dude,
Yeah.
my chair became a full on sex toy.
Yeah.
Literally though, like when I
it was
saw
like-
I saw Dune though in like 4DX, and literally the scene with the mines, it felt like I was on a freaking roller coaster.
oh yeah, right. Yeah, 40X would have been awesome, but JPO, what do you say?
I love the Dune movies, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that's one of my favorites of the year. I'm one of those guys that just fucking love Dune. I'm going.
Oh yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, but Chris, what do you say?
I think me Austin might be the only one who's seen One Life. I freaking love One Life. There's a thing without going into spoiler that broke me this year involving a TV studio, and Austin know what I mean. And a line that just said that broke me emotionally, but phenomenal performance for everybody. And much I love Dune, I did give One Life a little love here. This is a really great movie that people should check
Yeah,
out.
and it's based on a true story, is what I heard. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, I mean, I talked a little bit about One Life on the Honorable Mention show, so you guys can go back and watch that. It is one of the hidden gems of this past year. Just this really small movie. Yeah, this true story. It's really, really good. So I do encourage people to see it. I think it dropped on like Showtime or Stars or something like that. So if you can, check it out. But Dune Part 2 is still higher on my list. Yeah, it's in my top 12. Dune Part 1, good setup movie. Dune 2, great. payoff movie.
Yeah.
So excellent. So and it works good as a double feature, a whole like one big movie. So now that that's available, I think more people will get into part 1 as well. But we'll go part 2.
And we only have to wait 1 year for Doom Messiah. So
Hopefully, if it gets it done. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, got the 4:30 movie against Bob Marley. The one.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen the 4:30 movie, but I'm gonna vote for it because I bet you I could actually understand it. So yeah, I could not understand a word of One Love. So I'm gonna go for.
Watch it with subtitles if you can. So
Yes.
But Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, no, I've only seen one of these. I saw Bob Marley One Love, and I did not love it. I need to maybe rewatch it with subtitles on because there's literally a part where they're arguing, and it sounds like he straight up says, "You don't think I know about agua?" And I was like, but really he's like saying like, you don't think I know what's going on? But I swear he said agua. I will swear on my life that's what he said.
Well, you know what? The whole movie I was going. The whole movie was just me going.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
That was the whole Bob Marley movie.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. But yeah, the 4:30 movie I've not seen, but I love Kevin Smith, and I will vote for it purely based on the fact that I will understand this movie more than Bob Marley One Love.
Oh yeah, you understand it, and I think you really like it. If you love coming of age stuff, it's more of just like
I really do want to
like one crazy day of like these teenagers, but it's really good. But JPO.
Yeah, Kevin Smith moves on because no one can understand Bob Marley. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't see that Bob Marley one, and evidently I'm not going to because for two people that saw it and blind vote the other movie isn't great. But yeah, the movie definitely has its charms. It has its problems, but it has its charms. I like the leading dude, so yeah, my vote definitely goes there.
Well, JPO, if you love reading subtitles, then go see Bob Marley One Love with subtitles.
I wish I'd had some in the theater.
That's like the last thing I ever wanted. I know it's not my least favorite thing to do.
Yeah, right. Well, Chris, what do you say?
So I had seen both. So I saw 4:30 movie yesterday. Yesterday. I watched it yesterday, last night. And I saw Bob Marley. Because Ben Benadire and LaShawn gave a great performance in the movie to you to barely understand anything that being said. 4:30 movie was really good. I think the Ken Johns shit got a little bit annoying after a while in the movie. He was funny at points, and I thought really annoying, but I just thought the kid's performance was great. The message was really good. And I really did love the mid-credit scene. I thought that was a great little tribute to another Kevin Smith movie.
I actually didn't like it.
Yeah, and also Jonathan Caros says, no offense, but I had trouble following the movies with subtitles while watching. Forgot what happened during Bob Marley One Love. Okay. Yeah. So, but I'm Austin.
Look, I just think Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, has like ruined music biopics because Bob Marley has little stuff they're still doing right from that parody movie. In this one, like playing music, and the guy steps out of the studio and then like ducks his head back in to go, "Oh, what are you playing now?" That's right out of Walk Hard. Like, stop that shit. It's really bad, really tropey. I did watch 3 things for this. I know I was wonky at the beginning. I watched Bad Boys. I watched the 4:30 movie, and I watched something else we'll talk about in a minute. The 4:30 movie was charming for what it was. I'm not big on coming of age ones, but I do like a One Crazy Day movie, which is kind of what this is. Nicholas Cirillo, I liked the kind of older one in the group. I really liked him. But I do have one. It's very member-berry. Like, it's very like, hey, we're in May of 1986. Making sure you know that over and over again. Yeah. Like, it's very like much one of those things. And I do have
a guys' 2 references.
I have a quick qualm. Sorry, I'll make this quick. I have a quick qualm with one of the horror arguments they have in that. They start talking about like, that they watch a trailer for something. Oh, so and so will never touch Freddy or Michael or Jason or Leatherface. I have a qualm with the issue with them saying that in 1986. Leatherface only had one movie at that time. They would not be talking about Leatherface in that respect. Freddie had only had 2 movies. You wouldn't even really be talking about him in that respect. Michael had only had 2 movies, and Jason had the most at 5. So I kind of have an issue with them having that type of argument in 1986, just in context. But
Yeah.
anyways,
That is true.
it's a nitpicky thing that bothered me as a horror fan.
But Sam Richardson as the wrestler is pretty dope.
Oh, with a major murder? Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 That's an interesting name. Just put murder right in the title of his name, but all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in the movie actually is that scene.
Yeah.
But I dig some of those fake trailers that they have where they have Harley Quinn Smith being like the nun, but then she becomes like a.
I want that movie now because of
Yeah.
this film.
Yeah.
And
Like
then-
the Nut slasher movie, whatever that was, the Health Nut or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of those things are fun.
You know, we
What
all
is it?
really want Logic and Diedrich Bader in space. That's what we really
Oh
want.
yeah, right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Beaver movie. Yeah.
That was the other one. Person was Logic. Wow.
Yeah, that was the rapper Logic with Diedrich Bader.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wonder if it was any type of awkwardness of like Jason Mewes hitting on Kevin Smith's daughter. I don't know. They're probably cool like that, but I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Dude, he's
Uh-huh.
made out with other people in his own movies. His wife's made out with other people, and in this
Yeah.
movie, the main kid is his son-in-law making out
Oh,
with
it
a
is.
different girl than his daughter. So
Oh,
obviously,
geez.
you know, hey, when it comes to
Yeah.
movies, man, acting is acting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, acting is acting, I guess. But yeah. So the Bob Marley movie. I remember that like Austin went to see it. And I just texted him, and he's like, "Dude, this is the most generic music biopic that I've ever seen," and I couldn't understand a word they were saying. And so, yeah, you don't need to see this. So I'm like, all right, then I'll skip that one. And then the 4:30 one I saw earlier this week, and yeah, it's really good. And I've had those same exact experiences. I've gone in with a bunch of friends, and we're just sneaking into movies all day long. We like try to pick up girls, and we have been like hit and miss. We've had some success and had some like duds, you know. But yeah, it's a fun kind of just like reliving like things that I've actually like done before. So and gotten kicked out. Like I've done all that. So
Like you've been banned from life from a theater.
Yeah.
not banned for life, but I've been like thrown out for the day. So yeah, but I'll go with the 4:30 movie.
All right. 4:30 moving on. Going down to Oddity and The Apprentice. Yes.
The Apprentice wins? I don't know.
No, Oddity's good.
I mean, the
I like
Apprentice
watching
is-
Oddity
The
so
Apprentice is
far.
good too. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it for this. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Can we cue up the like sleep snoring sounds for Oddity?
I like watching Oddity so far for the 20 minutes that thing.
All right, let's vote for
What's
it, guys.
funny, what's
All right.
funny is
All
Jordan.
right, let's vote though. Let's vote. Come on, quickly. If you haven't seen it, it's fine.
All of us fell asleep. Like,
All right.
Will fell asleep in Oddity.
All right.
Ross
Right,
did.
so whose turn is it first?
I didn't, but okay.
Am I doing to go
Wolf,
for the
Wolf. It's Wolf's turn. Wolf,
Okay.
Wolf, go.
I'm going. All right.
Yeah.
So I sort of kind of watched The Apprentice for this. I watched it on Inauguration Day because, reasons. And I love this movie. This movie is really good. And Jeremy Strong is the best male supporting performance I've seen this year. Like, holy shit, he was so good. He was so phenomenal in this movie. Like, he should win the Oscar, but he's not going to. But I think he's going to get nominated, but he should win. Like, he's that good. Sebastian Stan is really good too as Trump. I was surprised by his performance. It's a really this powerful drama, but also has like a really fun style to it that is really, really unique. So I highly, highly recommend The Apprentice. Even if you're a Trump supporter, if you're not a Trump supporter, I feel like everyone can get something out of this film. Oddity, yeah, it's good. I watched it finally. Didn't fall asleep this time, and I watched it, and it was good. It sets up something that I was hoping they would use at the end, and it was like really disappointing for me at the end. And so because of that, I'm actually going to say The Apprentice. I really dig that movie.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO, what do you say?
Let's go Oddity.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
I like Oddity for the 20 minutes thing. I got up to the bellhop storyline. I liked it. But I did go for The Apprentice.
Then you fell asleep.
Despite you know who, the performance is great and a comfortable movie, but it is a movie that is well done, well written, well performed.
Yeah. Austin.
I haven't seen The Apprentice. I liked Oddity. I didn't love Oddity. I think it was kind of overhyped at the time. People were being like, "Oh, it's the scariest movie I've seen in forever." No, it's not. It's good. I think it's got a great premise that doesn't do a whole lot with it because it doesn't have a budget. And if you had a bigger budget for this movie to do what kind of the premise suggests, it could be really fun. So maybe they'll do a sequel down the line and have more money. But I'll go with Oddity.
Yeah. So I'll just say that a lot of my family and neighbors and things are big Trump supporters, and so they had this party for the inauguration. They gave me a bunch of MAGA bracelets. I don't know if you can even see it over my thing, but they're right there. So yeah, but so I have those, and I just the audio was just boring. I didn't think it was like necessarily like anything else bad that I would say besides just boring. But I haven't seen the Apprentice, but it's certainly got to keep my attention a little more, so I'll probably go with The Apprentice. Ross, what do you say?
Oh, I'm gonna go with The Apprentice. I actually loved it, and then like everyone's talking to me like Sebastian Stan, and then like Jeremy Strong, deservedly so. But also Maria Bakalova actually gives an underrated performance in the movie too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Apprentice.
May Sebastian Stan get in tomorrow over Daniel Craig. I'm hoping.
Ricky Stenicki and Furiosa.
Okay. The laugh riot right here.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad I said let's keep Ricky Stenicki.
Well, JPO, it's on you, so go ahead. Yeah.
I know I kind of fought for Ricky Stenicki to say too. Well, I'm glad we can talk about it because I did find it fun. I think John Cena, everyone's singing Batista's praises, and rightfully so. But like when John Cena tries as hard as he can in these comedy movies, Trainwreck, Sisters, he's always really good. And Ricky Stenicki's no different here. So we're checking out. It's on Prime if you haven't seen it for whatever reason. Have fun for a couple of hours. But Furiosa fucking rules. Between this and Dune, it's the year of Stand for me personally. So I gotta go Furiosa. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sad it didn't do better at the box office.
Yeah.
It's like we'll get more now. Yeah.
Yeah, but Chris, what do you say?
To make it simple, before I get bang animated on how much I hate Richie Sadisty, Furiosa is a much better movie, and it should have done
Have
better.
some fun, Chris.
Yeah, okay. Austin.
Well, I'm not going to crap on Ricky Stenicki. I just haven't seen it, so I can't judge it either way. But even so, you're going up against Furiosa, which was in my top 12 in the first half of the year. Just slipped a little bit, but it's still very, very good. It's still be in that kind of 13 to 20 like territory. So it's still great, and it should do well here. So I'll go Furiosa.
Yeah, so I had the weirdest dream the other night that kind of involves Ricky Stenicki because my dream was I was hanging out with Zac Efron and then John Cena, but also just randomly Peter Stormare and what's that little the dwarf comedian? I forget that guy's name.
Brad Williams.
Yeah, Brad Williams. He was there too for some reason. That was the oddest combo of people to hang out with in a dream, but we were all friends and just hanging out. So, and the movie's fun. I actually have a really fun time with it. I really dig it. And I'm also an Andrew Santino fan. And yeah, I think this is probably one of the better ones for him because he's had some kind of ones where he just shows up for a minute and he says some kind of lame and then takes off. But
he's the token white guy in House Party.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he is. but he is good in Dave. But that
Hi, I'm Dave.
But But Furiosa rules. Yeah, it's what me and Austin saw together, and it was really cool and great. If Fury was a 10 out of 10, then Furiosa's a 9 out of 10.
It's like a 9 out of 10. No, it's spot on. Yeah, it's just
And
under, but it's still very good. But very,
in a perfect role, Chris Hemsworth would be nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Right? Yeah, he killed it. So, but Ross, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with Furiosa. I never even bothered with Ricky Stenicki. I loved Furiosa, so I'm gonna go with Furiosa.
Y'all can't Ricky Stenicki for no reason.
I never saw it. I didn't bother.
Okay.
Right, I didn't bother. That sounds like You hate on it.
We should-
bother.
I hated on the
Patient
trailer
Bobby.
because I watched the trailer and the trailer was a load of shit. It was Ricky
Oh God.
Stink.
Okay,
Stink.
calm down.
It was Ricky Stinky.
Stop,
There you go.
Stop.
That's what it was.
You're a horrible trailer.
From the director of Dumb and Dumber. Come on, man. It's awesome.
Well, this looked dumber than that.
Remind me not to read a screenplay written by Wolfman.
Yeah, right.
Booing your wolf. Moving get the point.
All right. So yeah, Furiosa is a really great movie. Anya Taylor-Joy nailed the role of Furiosa. Chris Hemsworth steals the show though, and yeah, I loved how this was different. This is like a Sergio Leone western. It was great in 40X. I thought this was overall just a really great film. I'm just so disappointed it bombed at the box office because this was one that was actually
We want more. We want more.
I mean, sadly, we never get another Mad Max movie because of that.
Yeah.
No, we won't. All right, Furiosa moves on. We're going down to Terrifier
Well, we will,
3
like,
and
15
Madam
years.
Web.
No offense. No offense. Everybody.
Oh,
Move on to
so-
Terrifier.
Save some
Terrifier
time.
3.
Save
Yep.
some
I
time.
no, I'm just making sure. Not everybody's into Terrifier. Is everybody have?
I not into Terrifier.
I-
I'd rather put
I will
Terrifier.
defend Madam Web. I will defend Madam Web, but I wouldn't for how awful it is. But I will
It's a
still
bad
vote
movie.
Terrifier. I think because of that.
Yeah,
Madam Web
Terrifier's
is-
overrated.
It's a bad movie,
Terrifier 3
Better.
rules.
but
Yeah,
like I would
it's
defend it because it's like comedically bad. That's why I would defend it.
Madam Web is
Yeah.
like a 50% audience score,
Yeah,
which is
alright,
like
Terrifier.
baffling. I don't really
What?
get that.
Between Jack
Yeah.
and Craven, I don't know which one
Craven.
is worse.
But it has
It's
11%
got to be irony
critic
reviews.
score.
It has to be.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Juror number 2, the Clint Eastwood movie, and Inside Out 2. So we got a 2 battle.
Ooh.
Juror number 2, Inside
Ooh,
Out 2.
two.
Yeah,
But no,
none of the
see-
sequels.
Interesting.
I never saw Juror
Yeah.
number 1, but yeah, so
Yeah, well,
Juror number 1 was
Remember the first
forgettable. It kind of flew under the radar, but Juror number 2, a big step up. Yeah, big step
Yeah.
up. Can't wait for Juror number 3. It's gonna be great.
yeah.
Should complete the trilogy nicely.
Yeah.
Chris.
I shockingly love both of them. I love Juror number 2. I know people don't love the ending, but I like Clint Eastwood the way he leave it abandoned. But I have to go with my second favorite animated movie of this year behind My Robot Inside Out 2. I love it. A great continuation of the original. I like Anxiety. I love my Hawk in the role. I love the line. It get more emotional for me, especially getting older and older. I love the universe. I want to see more of it in the universe. More than Toy Story. Give up more Inside Out. No more. Stop making more Toy Story movie.
Well, I performed really well with. We might get a third one. You never know. So, but
Yeah, you
but
probably will.
Austin. Yeah.
I'm in the camp. I thought Inside Out 2 was just fine. I people are overhyping it. It's like the greatest thing. I thought it was a big retread of the first movie and almost beat for beat. So I thought it was okay. But Juror number 2 is the kind of movie we don't get a lot of anymore. Just a really smart thriller, made for adults, and just sit down and enjoy like a good script and a good ensemble and good performances. And yeah, I love a good courtroom kind of movie, and it worked for me. And I like the moral conundrums it kind of presents in it. So I really liked Juror number 2. So it should have gone to theaters. Shame on you, WB.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that Juror number 2 was good. It didn't like blow me away though. Yeah, just kind of like it's kind of like 12 Angry Men with a twist, but not as good to me. But Inside Out 2 I thought was awesome. Like I think it's better than the first one. I loved it. So I'm in the like hype it up camp, and I love the addition of like Embarrassment from Paul Walter Hauser, June Squibb coming out for like some nostalgia moments. Like she's pretty funny in that. Then you got
Jim Squibb.
yeah, and you have Envy in there. You got a few new emotions in there, and it's fun. So I'll go with Inside Out 2. It's probably my third favorite of the year because we got Wild Robot and Flow, but it's good. So Ross, what do you say?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Juror number 2. It reminds me of a Grisham movie, in the '90s, and the ending is actually probably my favorite ending of last year. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But I liked Inside Out 2, but I love Juror number 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, a Grisham movie, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah. So both of these movies are really good in their own right. Inside Out 2, really I connected to the anxiety character and some of the other ones, and the pouchy stuff was hilarious. But I think I died the most of like the video game character guys. Just, like, the way it just like roll slowly. That killed me. There was some stuff like that was really good. Journey number 2, yeah, fuck you, WB. This should have gone in theaters. This would have been great. This was a 12 Angry Men style courtroom drama that had me riveted from like the get-go. And also Zoe Deutsch smiles and just warms my heart. I'm sorry, she is beautiful. She is like one of my celebrity crushes, straight up. But yeah, also has one of my favorite endings of the year as well.
Take a shot. Wolfman just said a celebrity crush.
Yeah, exactly. One day we gotta do a tournament on just like all of our celebrity crushes. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just a horny tournament.
Yeah, that's gonna be on a Patreon one. We can't do that.
No, for sure.
For Patreon, that'd be really great. But yeah, no. Journey number 2 is what I'm actually gonna go with.
All right.
We should do it. We should make it like one of those tournament fight battles. We each pick like 12. And
you each pick like 12 and throw them up there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this round so far. It's very, everyone's saying both are good, but everyone likes something a little bit more. I like Journey number 2. I mean, on paper, it might have been my pick. Good ensemble drama, courtroom stuff going on, kind of up my alley. But Inside Out 2 really freaking worked for me, man. It got me. I enjoyed the growing up process. I thought I found there's a little bit of research from the first, but I thought I found plenty new to do as well. And oh boy, did it get me at the end. So I gotta go Inside Out 2.
All right, we got tie to me, and I'm putting through Journey number 2.
All right.
I guess I'm also a bad moviegoer because I was fine watching it in my shorts in my living room.
Well, that's the way I had to watch it. I had no choice. I couldn't. There was nothing.
It's probably not on part 2, but you guys had not seen the order of Nicholas Hoult. That also amazing performance.
Yeah, he had a good year.
Yeah, I really want to see that now that I've seen that trailer. Shit.
All right.
That totally passed me.
Got a Complete Unknown and Nutcrackers.
All right.
It's on me.
First fought to stay or something. Who fought for Nutcrackers to stay?
Jordan fought for Nutcrackers to stay.
I would vote for it. I just haven't seen A Complete Unknown, and I don't like the music of Bob Dylan. So
I didn't see Nutcrackers because I heard it was horrendous, so I just didn't watch it. I just read a lot of bad reviews. I heard a lot of bad. I saw a lot of video bad reviews.
Bad movie.
So I didn't bother. Straight to VOD. I'm not paying $6 for it. Look, A Complete Unknown. Bob Dylan's not really my jam. Overall, and the movie's too long. But I do think there's a good performance at the front. It's the same we say a lot of biopics. It's like got a great performance and an okay movie and some good music. It's like the same old story, and it's fine. I actually really liked Ed Norton. It was good seeing Ed Norton in a really strong role. I thought he kind of stole the movie actually. So I'll go with A Complete Unknown just for now.
Nutcrackers is on Hulu, by the way. You don't have to pay for it if you have Hulu.
Okay. Yeah, right. I thought it was at first. I think.
Yeah.
No, it's
definitely on Hulu at the same time.
Original.
Yeah. I watched it day one when it dropped on Hulu, but so with A Complete Unknown, even though I don't like the music of Bob Dylan, that's not to say that I'm not going to like this movie because there's Timothy Chalamet, and I've heard that he just gives a great performance, and then I can't remember the actress that plays Joan Baez. Like I heard she's good too.
Barbara.
But for me, I'm just a big fan of Ben Stiller. Like it's been a while since we've gotten like a Ben Stiller kind of leading role type of movie, and I think that's really good and some really sweet stuff. And there's some funny stuff because I didn't realize those were all boys in the movie. I thought at least one or two of them could have been girls because they're just kids where their voice hasn't dropped yet, and they all have long hair. So I'm like is one of them boys and girls, and but they're like causing chaos. They're asking funny questions, embarrassing ones, and I don't know. I found a little bit of humor and charm to it, so I'll give some love to Nutcrackers, sure. Ross, what do you say?
Oh, I never bothered with Nutcrackers. A Complete Unknown I liked. I didn't love. I thought the beginning was like way too slow, but like him and then Edward Norton were like amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a Complete Unknown.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah. So Nutcrackers, I watched. End of that story. A Complete Unknown was one that I expected me not to really. I don't know. I don't know why I expected me not to love it, but I actually did love this movie. Like I did really like it a lot. And also you have to understand, folk music is my number one favorite genre of music, like of all time. And so like I'm a huge folk guy, and so like Joan Baez, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan being in there. Like to me, this is probably the best music biopic I've seen since like Walk the Line for me. Like I did really like it a lot. Like I thought Timothée Chalamet was great. I thought Edward Norton honestly may have even been better. Like he was excellent as Pete Seeger, and yeah, it was. I think it's a really really good movie, and Monica Barbaro nails it as Joan Baez. So yeah, David Gordon Green, stop making holiday films, and James Mangold continue to make these music biopics films. So
all holidays, spooky ones, get away from them.
Go back to Severance.
Go away.
Yeah, but we'll say though, even though like I say I don't really love the music of Bob Dylan, he does have two songs that are all right. There's the Knocking on Heaven's Door. He wrote that one, and Mr. Tambourine Man. Those are all right. So
no
But
time.
what about the like times they are changing? The song in Watchmen.
my favorite.
yeah, I mean that one's good. He just mumbles.
So there was this girl in the theater with me. I'll make this very quick. There was this girl in the theater with me who was like jamming out to the Bob Dylan songs, and I was so like ready to like ask for her number because we were both like dancing together, and like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot my shot with her. But then, as soon as I was about to do it, she was with her friend, and she pointed to the Snow White posters who were walking out. She's like, "I want to see that." And she was like so enthusiastic about that, and I was like, right there, I was like, okay.
Went down so quick.
I was like, all the enthusiasm just died.
No,
yeah.
She likes that piece of shit. I'm out.
Wolfman Boner went down 3 sizes that day.
The only time I can kind of relate to that, there's a girl I really liked, and we're talking like our favorite movies is in high school. Even then, I was picky, and she's like, "Oh, John Tucker Must Die was the best movie of the year," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work."
Oh my gosh, yeah. So one of the girls I dated, she was obsessed with John Tucker Must Die with one of her best friends. They watched that movie constantly. I don't get
works.
it.
I guess it works for some reason,
yeah.
Yeah.
It spoils the whole movie in the title.
Yeah. As for this one though, my journey with Nutcrackers was hell yeah, Ben Stiller, where you been, man? I'm definitely gonna watch this. But I watched the trailer and I went, never mind. It just looked so cliched. The curmudgeon gets kids and he'll probably warm his heart over time. And I don't know, I just it just did nothing for me here. I saw some mid-ish reviews. Yeah, I'm sure shit they do.
Yeah.
And it just the trailer did nothing for me. Reviews weren't all that much better. So yeah, I skipped it. Which sucks because again, I was truly legitimately excited when I saw Ben Stiller was leading in a movie. So yeah, I got to give it a Complete Unknown just based on that.
Just wait for like Dodgeball 2 or whatever is gonna come next. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I know
wait for the next episode.
Yeah. But
I know he's in Gilmore a little bit again, but
Yeah. Well, Chris.
So I have not seen Nutcracker because I don't. As soon as you said David Gordon Green, I'm like, nope, no, thank you. And Ben Stiller go back to doing Severance because he created an amazing TV show there.
Severance, yeah.
I want to see. I want to see him act more too. I mean, I love Severance.
Yeah.
But
I like A Complete Unknown a lot. The second best musical biopic I've seen since Pauline Rocketman. When the last time I liked a musical biopic, But I thought Timothy was great. Edward Norton was great. Elle Fanning was really good. Monica Bob, however you say her last name, Bob was great.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy, Boyd Holbrook. Really great job at Johnny Cash. I was really impressed
Oh,
by him in the movie. Like,
Yeah. And
so you
JPO,
really
The Complete Unknown was a secret Dan Fogler movie. I didn't know until I saw the movie, and then he pops up.
also really good.
That
The bad joke in the movie involved him. We won't give it away, but there's
Yeah.
one really funny joke.
makes me more excited. I like Fogler.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in it. And he plays like the manager. Like
Like
he's
him,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Definitely
All right,
worth
well-
watching.
Yeah.
Like
All
Complete Unknown.
All right.
Yeah.
Going down to Horizon and Amelia
Oh.
Perez. So,
Oh, today's movie.
Jordan.
So I have not seen Amelia Perez, and I've heard it's just not one that I'm probably gonna like that much. So, but Horizon surprised me. People were like shitting all over this movie, and like there wasn't good things, and like people were like saying like, oh no, Kevin Costner, he left Yellowstone. I don't know if it was specifically for this, but he put like so many millions of his own money into it. I think we're still gonna get the other movies. It just they got pushed a little bit, but I think this one like was kind of good. Like it's pretty much all like set up for the next movies for the most part. But like I actually was surprisingly had a decent time. Like it's not the best Western I've ever seen, but it's still like fun to be had. So I'll vote for Horizon. Yeah. Ross, what do you say?
I kind of liked Horizon, and then if I had my pick, it would like actually be nominated tomorrow for best cinematography because I thought the cinematography was amazing. I wasn't a fan of Amelia Perez, so yeah, Horizon. Yeah.
But also, the very last scene that you see in the whole entire movie, this isn't really like a spoiler because it's Giovanni Ribisi, the last face before it goes to black.
Yeah, but
So there you go.
it's not really in this one though. He's going to be more in the second one.
Yeah, right.
If we ever get it at that point.
Yeah, but
if we
but-
get it, yeah.
yeah. But Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, because I don't know if we're gonna get a second one after the first one. So okay,
It's done. It'll come out.
yeah,
The second one
yeah.
will come
coming
out.
out. There might
Yeah.
just be, there might be a chance it might be a direct to streaming movie though. Now,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That one at least will come out. 3 and 4 probably won't happen. Most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to Horizon, I actually didn't see this one. I was going to see it in theaters, and then I like every time I was going to go see it in theater, I was like, "Fuck! It's 3 hours. It's commercials. I'm gonna be in there for 3.5 hours. What's up? What else is playing?" I would do that. I just never got around to it because I didn't want to sit in the theater for like 3.5 fucking hours. So I was just like, I was not in the mood for that. I'll probably watch it eventually. I am in the mood, like I do like westerns and such. Amelia Perez, I watched this because I'm always have to watch the award contenders, and yeah, this is a train wreck. This is interesting. It's like it's an entertaining train wreck. I'll say that, but it is a train wreck. Like it's the Zoe Saldana is excellent. The music is terrible. Like there are some songs in here. I don't know why El Mal is winning everything. Like literally, if you want to know what the song is like, it is blah blah Ikaria blah blah Ikaria blah blah. That's the whole song, basically. The entire song is that, and it is annoying as shit. And
Wait, what was it again, Wolf?
It is. Yeah, that is it. That's literally it. The entire song, and it is like the most annoying shit I've ever heard in my life, and I can't believe it's actually doing as well as it is right now. The makeup on Sophia Gascon at the beginning was excellent. I thought that was legitimately a different actor. I did not know it was makeup, so I'll give the props to that. Like all the performances were good, but it's just this movie was really annoying, and I'm interested in checking out Horizon, so I'll actually say Horizon.
Yeah. I bet you'll be kind of surprised, but JPO.
I'll go with Amelia Perez. It looks more interesting.
I was like, honestly, that was very fitting for this matchup.
Yeah. But Chris.
You just saw that both of the movie got visual reaction for me. I do not like either one of these movie for a lot of different reasons. Amelia Perez, as someone who is half Puerto Rican myself and have family who are Puerto Rican, the movie an insult. And not only to Latino Puerto Rican community, but also to the trans community. Zoe Saldana, phenomenal. think the only award I would give this movie, I think she the only one giving. But her and Conchita gets on a two great performance, but my God, a train wreck. Mike Wolfman said it. The last 20 minutes turned into a completely different other movie that end on a down note. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking that last hour of that movie.
The movie literally starts off as a drama, then becomes this like super like high octane musical, then becomes a shootout film. That's all.
Yep.
So it becomes a kidnapping movie. That's how I put it.
And
Kidnapping
then
movie.
like there's also literally a lyric in the song that goes that they're talking about the trans experience, and they go like from penis to vagina.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
just like,
okay, to certain right in the same problem, Kevin Costner does Jojo Rabbit in 1 hour mark of the movie, and that boring movie. But between the two, even though I do not like Amelia Perez, I just had to give it to each other. Amelia Perez, it's not to go past the next round, so let's go there.
Yeah. Austin.
So I started watching Amelia Perez today, and I tapped out after 45 minutes. I just tapped out. I couldn't do it anymore. I just tapped out of the movie and played video games instead. And that because that was the third movie. I was just like, no, I'm done. I'm going back to my video games. No, Horizon was all right. I liked Horizon. Yes, it is definitely a setup movie, so you have to keep that in mind while you're watching it. But I think they're all interesting storylines, and I dug it. So I hope we do get part 2. So go Horizon. All right. All right. So. All right, we're almost there. We got Dee and Conclave. All right, Russ.
I haven't seen Didi yet. It's on the list, but Conclave, I love Conclave. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. So Conclave.
Yeah, you should check out Didi. It's really good. Wolf.
damn, this randomizer hurts because I love both of these. These are both like in my top 20 of the year. Conclave just is such an exceptionally written movie. We were talking about it on the award roundtable yesterday. Like the production design kind of blew my mind. Like they didn't shoot this in the Vatican, and it makes you believe you're fully in the Vatican. Like holy shit! Like I cannot believe they pulled that off. And like just the writing, the ensemble, the way they're like messing with each other to like to get political gain. I loved it, and it's very relevant to today. But yeah, Didi just emotionally affected me on so many levels. I really connected to it. It's like 8th grade meets mid 90s. That's like the best way to describe it. And it's a beautiful coming of age story from Sean Wang. And if you haven't seen this short 99 WIPO, I highly recommend that as well. And he brings his 99 back into this film, and it's a really just beautiful coming of age story that knows exactly what 2008 was like and everything. So
the 99 is kind of annoying, but she's supposed to be, I think.
How long is that movie, Mike? It's like how long is that 99 WIPO? Was it like 5 minutes or something, right?
No, it's 17 minutes, but still, it's right. but that's still pretty short. But Didi, I'm going with. So
JPO.
I gotta go with Didi as well.
Chris.
That's a tough because both of them are my top 20 of the year. I think I had Conclave a little bit higher to Conclave just because it's very fine, and I think the message of it, especially with working around today, really important for what the movie is trying to say.
Austin.
I haven't seen Didi yet. Again, coming of age is not one of my go-to subgenres. I'll sometimes I'll get to them, sometimes I don't. Just prioritize a couple other things today. But I was surprisingly engaged with Conclave, and I thought it was really well written and well performed. And I like a good movie about people backstabbing each other, over the place. So I'll go Conclave.
Which I'm trying to remember the reference here from the Fabelmans that. The horizon's wherever you're like looking at, right? Isn't that what he says, or he says something like that about the horizon?
If the horizon's in the middle, it's boring. It's like at the top, it's boring. If the middle or bottom, it's boring. If it's in the middle, it's interesting. Something like
right.
That.
So it's in the middle. But I'm gonna go with Didi. So that'll be my vote.
All right. All right. Well, it's a tie.
We know you hate people in rooms talking. So.
It ain't gonna be no Conclave today. Didi.
Okay. All right. Transformers 1 and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's a mouthful. Wolf.
Yeah.
Wow, the battle of movies I actually haven't seen. So
Wow.
these were 2 I was not able to get to. Well, one, I honestly forgot that Ungentlemanly Warfare even came out this year. For whatever reason, I thought it was like 2023 now. I like totally forgot that it even came out this past year.
Yeah.
Um,
Guy Ritchie has a movie every year.
yeah, it's just that man never stops. I did want to see it. I just didn't get around to it when I had the chance. But Transformers 1, I don't want to see that. It looked terrible, and I just had no interest in it. And I was like, look how they massacred my boy, like Godfather. And I was like, looking at Optimus, and the voice cast is terrible. It's just you're doing an animated Transformers without Frank Welker or Peter Cullen. No, I don't care. No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to watch this shit. So, because of that, I probably would go on Ungentlemanly Warfare because at least I want to watch that one like really badly. But Transformers 1, no, I'm sorry.
Well, it's a Transformers for a younger generation, Wolf. So I guess you're not of that.
Well, that younger generation,
even though you're the youngest
all
here,
babies that gave it a fucking 90% or whatever the fuck it has. Like it's that younger generation. That's loving it.
Yeah, right.
Did you like Mr. Mainhand? You will like Transformers 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Almost by the same.
Yeah, but JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, I actually forgot Warfare was this year. Was that earlier, or was it just? Am I just getting all these movies confused now?
It just got kind of lost in the shuffle in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really feels like it came out like 2 years ago. Like it just feels like it came out forever ago.
Yeah. Probably because I like it as much as the one before that. What was it, Bruce the Grr or whatever?
Yeah.
But I'll still go for it. Yeah, Transformers 1 was never one that intrigued me much, so I'll go the Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris, what do you say?
So I think both. I like both. I actually I know Austin don't like Transformer 1. I love Transformer 1 actually. I am one of the people that want an animated one. No, I went to see it based on the review. Brian Tyree Henry. The reason why this movie is for his vocal performance alone. Him and Megatron, amazing. His arc from being Optimus Prime friend to enemy, great tragic arc, and it made really well done by Brian Tyree Henry. Trey Henry did a great job. The lore, the mythology, I thought was really interesting. The action sequence, watching it with a crowd and that were cheering their ass off in that last 20 minutes battle, one of my favorite theater moments. And I liked it Warfare a lot. I liked the show on Amazon Prime that Better Call Rogue Hero, with Alfie Allen and Sophia Patella, kind of similar there. But I give my love to Transformer 1, even though I have a feeling that I know this is going at this point.
Yeah. Austin.
I did not like Transformers 1. Thought the movie was annoying as shit, and it's made for 8-year-olds, and it is ADD fucking on steroids. It's so hyperkinetic. There's actions beats every 3 minutes to keep the 8-year-olds entertained. It doesn't take a second to breathe. And I thought the performances were actually kind of bad. Way miscast for everything. Nobody sounds like anything that familiar, and they're not even trying. I just thought it was piss poor. I thought it was a piss poor movie for me. It's cheap. So Wolf's talking, but he's muted, so I can't hear him. But Ministry of
I was saying you have Frank Welker and Peter Cullen, really, and you pick
I know. So I'll go with Warfare. I saw it with my dad. It's a total dad movie, like dad war movie, but it's fun, and I like that stuff. So go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. For Transformers 1, some of the voice performance even made me laugh. You have Steve Buscemi being Starscream, like, whereas it was like Megatron, we have to go after these guys or whatever, and like doing like these the weirdest voice I ever heard. Like, yeah, like I don't know, it just throws me off because that does not sound like that character. And yeah, a lot of the voice cast, they just went with all these stars, and like it just doesn't fit for me. That was the biggest thing. I actually like some of the like writing, but like probably the funniest one was the like Bumblebee by Keegan Michael Key. I thought he had some like funnier things. But then also like John Hamm gives a pretty good performance of the Sentinel Prime, being like the villain. He usually does a pretty good villain, but like when you hear these voices, it just sounds like the like actors doing it. It doesn't sound like they're like doing any like depth to it or anything. But the movie is okay to me. And the Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare, I thought it was really good. Yeah, I kind of forgot that it existed this year, but I mean, even for forgetting about it, it's still like pretty good. So I'll go with Gentlemanly Warfare. Ross.
I never saw either one, but I do want to check out Transformers 1 because like a lot of my friends told me it's good, so I'm gonna go with Transformers 1.
Yeah.
All right. But Warfare, we'll move on. Going down to Ghostlight and Woman of the Hour.
Oh wow, two like under the radar.
Really good movie.
All right, JPO.
I gotta go down to Kendrick's debut here. I thought it was paced pretty well. I thought the main guy is extremely good at being creepy, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I dug it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Chris.
I had to go with my number 3, the Ghostlight. This is a film that affected me on the second rewatch. Just the lighting thing, showing how Cedar can heal her family. I see, and Betterville. How do you say the actor name, Wolfman? The
Keith
one that played
Kuffner.
that. Keith Kuffner should be in the conversation for best actor. That Vicky deposition scene we had to testify about, going into detail. It really got wrenching scene. And it's a beautiful movie. Do check out on all the performances. To go for Triangle Stand, it's just fantastic in it. And
Donnie DeLeo.
Donnie DeLeo and the wife and daughter, played by the real wife and daughter of the actors. It's fantastic in it too. Do check out. If you're AMC Plus, if anybody haven't seen it, it's worth checking out. It's one of the best movies I've seen this past year.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Haven't seen either. Ghostlight does not seem like a movie for me. About theater productions and stuff, that's just not my bag. So I mean, if it's your bag, that's great. It's not mine. And I'm very familiar with the real story behind the Woman of the Hour, so I meant to watch it. I just didn't have time to. So more interested in that one. It's got my I claimed her as my wife. Damn it, Anna Kendrick. A long time ago. I did that like 3 years ago.
You'll have to fight my buddy Andrew on that because he's
right.
with her.
I actually have a plan, so fuck all of you guys. I have a whole plan.
Yeah, well, so I watched Woman of the Hour a while back, and then I watched Ghostlight today. And yeah, Ghostlight's really good. Like, it's not just about the theater production. I mean, that's a part of it, but it uses it as like an escape to just like he wants. Well, there's a way because he kind of gets roped into it. It's not like something he like plans to do. They just kind of rope him into it, and then like it becomes like a nice escape from like the tragedy of losing a son. And like this is like a really tough watch for most people, but I'd say even more so if you've lost anyone close to you. Like it's just like will just rip your heart out. Like it's just like really emotional and just really good. For me, it's a little slow though. It's very slow paced though. It's just like so for me personally, like it just like it is a little like harder to follow that way because I needed to like pick up the pace a little bit. But a lot of people don't mind that kind of stuff. But then Woman of the Hour it is really good, but I think it has pacing issues where it's all over the place. Like where like they like jump back to like the game show, but then they jump to like the like different time periods, and I think they're trying to maybe do some nonlinear storytelling here, maybe, but they're just
that bothered me a lot when watching it.
Yeah, but they don't do it right the way that like Strange Darling does it fantastic, and this one does it like weird and like there are moments where I'm like generally confused as to what's even like happening or going on, and it took me out of it. So just because it's so all over the place, I think I actually got to go Ghostlight because those performances were like hands down some of the best of the year. So yeah.
Also, you rate Michael Stuhlbarg in Woman of the Hour by him being one of the audience. Like, why even cast in the movie?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But Ross, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with Ghostlight. I'm more interested in that, so I'm gonna go with Ghostlight.
Yeah, Wolf.
Yeah, Ghostlight was one of the ones I advocated for to be put on this list, and I'm glad I was able to put it on here because it is easily in my top 10 of the year. Like I freaking adore this movie. And fun fact, the trio, so like Keith Kuffner, and the daughter and the wife are all a real life family. So like that's his real life wife and that's his real life daughter. And so that makes it even more of a emotional experience because you're getting this like their chemistry with one another is literal perfection because they're actually a family, which is like excellent. And so
I want to know if they really lost a son though. That'd be
well.
kind of like even a more added element if they really did.
I want to look like deeper into that, but yeah, it was a gut-wrenching experience. And Keith Kuffner delivers the best leading male performance I've seen this year. Like the scene where he's like talking about, where he's like telling her like, you know, I don't regret that you didn't wake up. I just wish he did too. Like, oh my god, like that's
yeah, yeah,
and like a few other stuff like in there. Oh my god, it was
really thinking about it.
Cry again.
So yeah, it's such an emotional movie. But also, if I'm a theater kid as well, I grew up doing a lot of plays and productions, and so like I geeked out on some of, especially Shakespeare plays, and it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing. And so I kind of understood all the little nuances there and what they were talking about, and they actually got them like perfectly to a T. So, Woman of the Hour I haven't seen yet. I'll get around to it at some point, but yeah, Ghostlight, phenomenal film. So,
great double feature with that thing. You want to see two great movie about theater.
Yeah. And what's up, Malcolm? He's popping in. Thanks for making the bracket.
We got Wolves, the George Clooney Brad Pitt movie, and Saturday Night. Chris,
I like Wolf. I did. I wish it were a little bit better than the last 20 minutes. I wish the ending was a little bit better. I love Saturday Night. Like, as someone, I'm not the regular fan Saturday Night like that watch it regularly, but I thought it was great. It was funny. Also, one of the best ensemble this year. The past year, everybody kill it. Everybody takes it and really Defoe, the kids, Rachel Chenoweth is really good in it. She always been good in stuff. Saturday Night, get my vote.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin.
Didn't see Wolves. It should have been in theaters. How do you have a George Clooney Brad Pitt movie not in theaters? I don't get it. That's nonsense. And it went to Apple TV to hide. So, but Saturday Night's one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, that is kind of true. It's like Apple TV where movies go to hide. Yeah, like I would have saw it if it went to theaters, but it didn't, so I didn't see it. But Saturday Night, man, that movie was so good because yeah, I'm such a massive Saturday Night Live fan, and like I still want to go back and see the Dave Chappelle stuff. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm at time, but because he hosted last week, but yeah, just a great cast, and like Gabriel LaBelle is becoming like an actor to watch. Like he is just like so good at this and Snack Shack, and like he's just so good. And then the casting that like they just got some like spot on people that are just like actually look like it. Like you got Garrett Morris you got Lamorne Morris to play Garrett Morris, and like that's really great casting. Yeah, I know he's not related, but even still though, he just looks like him though.
No, I know
they're not related.
It's weird, but he's not related.
yeah, right. Yeah, or like J.K. Simmons being Milton Berle, or like I can't remember the guy that like goes in his office to have like a little panic attack or whatever. That guy's good. Like there's just a lot of really good stuff here. So, and I wanted to see it twice in theaters. I just ran out of time, so I'm going to be watching it again real soon. So yeah, Saturday night. Ross.
I never saw Wolves, so Saturday Night.
Yep. Wolf. Did you see Wolf?
As a wolf myself, I'm not going to vote Wolves because one, I haven't seen it. Two, grammatically incorrect. I hate that. So sorry.
Yep. That is not correct. JPO.
Y'all need to embrace the stream. Embrace the stream.
Apple TV is better than any other streaming service.
When you have an Android phone,
hey.
Apple TV is less available.
You can bring your own snacks. You can scratch your thing-a-ling. Come on, man. Streaming's awesome. So I saw Wolves. It was fine. Maybe a bit disappointing just based on the criteria that's there. But they have fun. There's a little bit of rapport between them, and there's also a younger cat that they have to kind of chase throughout it. So I enjoyed it. But yeah, Saturday night, I had high hopes just because one, I love a movie about a movie/TV show. I love Saturday Night Live, and Jason Reitman's one of those guys so far that's batting a pretty good batting average as far as the director goes, and it lived up to it. So I gotta go Saturday night.
Yeah, well,
even New York.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any shame. I mean, I'm gonna live up scratching my thing-a-ling in the theater when the lights are dimmed.
You're that guy that I keep calling security.
Yeah, right.
All right, Moana 2 and Blink Twice. Me, I haven't seen Moana 2 because I don't want to watch 5 episodes of a Moana TV show strung together, which is what they did for this, and call it a movie. So I'll go Blink Twice. It was good. I didn't think it was great, but it was good. But I think Zoe Kravitz has some talent behind the camera, so I'll Blink Twice.
Yeah, so I haven't seen Moana 2. Like, I'm just really so growing up, I could always rely on Disney. They're like a good friend that you could always trust to always be good, and like everything they made is good. Now it's like most of the stuff is not good, and you really it's just hit and miss. And so I just didn't rush out to see it, and I wish I could trust Disney a little more, but I can't right now. But Blink Twice, for whatever reason, I love this movie. Like it's spoiler. We'll talk about it on Sunday because it was that good for me. It's in my top 12. I just love the tone. I love the vibe. Zoe Kravitz for a directorial debut. Oh my gosh, she knocked it out of the park. I just love a movie with a cool tone that's like a mystery, and you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and it's just and you got humor in there with Haley Joel Osment or Christian Slater, like some of those, and also Simon Rex, but. Yeah, so I got to go Blink Twice. Ross, what do you say?
Never seen either Moana, so I'm going to go, and I like Blink Twice, so Blink Twice.
Yeah. Wolf.
There, Blink Twice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me blinking twice because Moana.
GPO then? No, I'm just kidding.
Because Moana 2 had forgettable songs, and I decided to watch it in a matinee screening, and I was literally the only person in the theater and bored to tears and wanted to leave. So twice.
The trailers for Moana 2 look kind of good. Then people say the movie's bad. So, but GPO.
Yeah, no, definitely Blink Twice for me here. Yes, I thought for the most part it worked pretty well. I was intrigued by the mystery and a good ensemble cast, and also shout out to Arrested Development to Leah Shawkat. I'm for some reason really entranced by her, so I'm gonna go Blink Twice.
But yeah, and also I love a good fuck you ending where the character gets their comeuppance. So that happens here. So yeah, but Chris, you said.
Yeah, nothing to say of Red Flag when you realize Lin-Manuel Miranda did not come back to write the music for Moana 2. That would be a big red flag it was. And the director, same thing. Moana 2 was okay. The music forgettable. The vocal performance for Moana Girl is fantastic. And the animation beautiful, but that's pretty much it. Blink Twice were good. I just did not like the ending. I'm one of the people, but I Blink Twice.
All right. Yep. All right.
It just didn't make sense.
All right. I think it's our final one, so we'll make it quick. We got Sting versus Boy Kills World.
I'm not seeing it.
Jordan.
Oh man, yeah. Boy Kills World is phenomenal. It's another one that might be in my top of the year. It's just like so much fun, and it is a comic book style movie. It's not based on any kind of comic book, but the way that the action's done and the way the sequences are, like just like pretend you're watching a comic book movie, but like not a huge blockbuster, just kind of like a more of a smaller one, but it's really good, and there's really cool artwork at the end, like one of the like cooler end credit sequences that I've sat through, and the music's great. It's a great revenge story, and also Bill Skarsgård, he's given a phenomenal performance, and he doesn't even speak the whole time. You get the guy from Archer, H. John Benjamin, doing the like voices in his head. You get what's her name from Happy Death Day, Jessica Rothy in there, and yeah, like I just dig it. Like, and the choreography's great, and it's bloody. It's just really cool. So yeah, I'll go Boy Kills World. Sting was a fine kind of creature feature. Like, it was good, but I'll go Boy Kills World. Ross.
I never saw either, but I want to see Sting because I heard it's like The Fly, but with the spider. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Sting. That's what I heard about.
Kind of, but Wolf.
Yeah, so I never got around to seeing Boy Kills World. It was on Hulu, and I think I started it, but then I wasn't able to finish it because something came up. But
so good, you should finish it.
Yeah, I wanted to see it in theaters. I was enjoying it, but yeah, I need to see it at some point. Sting, I finally got around to, and as an arachnophobe, yeah, that movie freaked the bejeebies out of me. So I'll go Sting.
And if you love it with a great twist, there's a little twist in Boy Kills World. I won't spoil it, but JPO.
Yeah, now gotta go Boy Kills World. Yeah, I love the initial premise of he hears H. John Benjamin, aka Archer, or Bob's Burgers Bob, in his mind. And yeah, it's very violent, but it works for that premise. Shelton Copley is kind of fun too when he's in it. So yeah, I gotta go Boy Kills World.
Yeah. Chris, what do you say?
That's the first one I haven't seen either, actually. They was a mystery screening. I chose to skip on it because I forgot where I saw that day. And Boy Kills World never interested me. I started it, a little bit of it. I just never got back to watching it just because something came up. I like where I saw it, but I'm not always the biggest fan of that type of movie. But I might check it out like sometime this weekend because I had a couple more 2024 movie to watch that I haven't gotten around to watching.
So what are you going for?
So what are you going for?
So I go with the super violent Boy Kills World. It's not more interesting than thing.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's like waiting for a vote at the end and just
yeah.
No, I mean, I thought Boy Kills World was all right. It's not one of my favorites of the year, but I thought it was entertaining for what it was. I really like Sting. You know, I'm the creature feature guy. I'm the animal attack guy, and this is really fun. Yeah, surprising amount of good practical effects, you know, thrown in there, and very gooey at times, which I appreciate. And it's a nice one location movie, so it hits a lot of my boxes. So I'll go with that. But it's a tie to Ross.
Let's go with Sting.
Oh, sad.
It's Sting. All right. We're getting a little late here, so we'll pick it up the pace. Let's get it done, and let's pick it up real fast. Let's go.
Gotta go fast.
All right, so let's go fast. You guys know how to do it.
What I was gonna say though, like, I'm not that mad about Sting going through because as a very casual wrestling fan, Sting was one of my favorites. Though I love Sting, so
yeah, he's
I'll
great.
go for that. Yeah,
yes, happily retired. Good for him.
Also,
all right.
a good singer.
Yeah.
So the winners of these next matchups will go into the Sweet 16 for the Friday bracket. So give me just a second as we do it. I'm going to jot them down for Malcolm so I can send it to him for the final bracket. So you guys give me just a second after the votes. But we'll start with Ross. We got Bad Boys and Strange Darling.
Oh, Strange Darling, easily. No, I love Bad Boys. Strange Darling, easily.
Yeah, Wolf.
Strange Darling.
All right, JPO.
Strange Darling.
Strange Darling. Chris.
Like a Quentin Tarantino, like Strange Darling.
Strange Darling, but I did enjoy my Bad Boys watch today. It was good. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? You're gonna call Willa Fitzgerald and Kyle Gallner. Strange Darling.
I go. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna
Maybe
call.
not.
One of them I'm not gonna call.
Yeah,
One of them I'm not gonna call.
Sing Sing and the Lord of the Rings. Wolf.
Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. JPO.
Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. Chris.
My number 2 is Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. Jordan.
They're both blind spots, but I'll go Sing Sing.
All right, Russ.
Sing easily.
Sing. Okay, so Sing. Okay, right, jot that one down. All right, and we're going down to Kneecap and A Real Pain. A Real Pain is getting kneecapped. I will say that. That is a real pain if you get kneecapped.
Yeah.
Especially in movies. JPO.
A Real Pain.
Yeah, Chris.
Show some love to the foreign movie, Tom. Kneecap.
I'll go with A Real Pain. It was all right.
I'll go with Kneecap, aka Patella. So then, Ross.
A Real Pain.
Real Pain and Wolf.
Kneecap. We don't have a foreign film in there.
Okay. Well, it's a tie to you, Wolf. So you got to either stick with it or flip.
Because we don't have a foreign, like really any foreign film in the championship right now. Kneecap.
All right, Kneecap. Well, that might give me time to watch it for Friday then. So because it's making it for Friday now. I have it on my Voodoo actually. I bought it early for like $7. So yeah, we'll see.
You love Fassbender. He did a great performance.
Yeah, no, I like Fassbender, so I'll watch it for Fassbender. Yeah. All right, Nora and Sonic 3. That's an interesting match, Chris.
My number 5, Nora.
Just so it doesn't get shut out. I think it's really entertaining. I'll go Sonic 3. Jordan.
Yeah, I really like both of these a lot, but Nora it was really good. So Nora.
All right, Ross.
Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a Nora easily.
Okay, Wolf.
Nora.
All right, JPO.
Nora.
Nora moves on to Friday. All right, Nora. Okay, no, it's really good. I'm not mad about it.
That movie.
Yeah. Memoir of a Snail and Beetlejuice. Me, I'll go Beetlejuice. Haven't seen Memoir. Jordan.
Yeah, I really like Beetlejuice. So.
Okay, Russ.
Easily, I haven't even seen in the Memoir of a Snail.
Okay.
Wolf.
Memoir of a Snail easily.
JPO.
Beetlejuice.
All right, and Chris.
Memoir of a Snail.
All right, it's a tie to JPO.
Fuck, why didn't we save the tie for this?
Beetlejuice.
Because there's rules.
Fuck. Now I regret not voting Real Pain. Fuck.
All right,
At least Flo might make it through.
Will and Harper and Alien Romulus. Jordan.
No. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta go Alien Romulus. And I wish they could both go. But.
All right, Ross.
I don't think a documentary's ever made it this far. So Will and Harper.
Wolf.
Will and Harper.
JPO.
Alien Romulus.
All right, Chris.
It's Little Justice for Superman for the part 1 on Will Harper.
Wow, and I go Alien Romulus. What is the tie to Chris?
Will Harper.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
That's an upset. Okay.
Upset in the tournament right there. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We rarely have a documentary make it past. That way.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we
What's a
didn't.
better movie to make it back?
Super Slash Man didn't make it, and so yeah.
All right, going down to Flow and Twisters. Twisters have Upflow, but it's not the same thing. Russ.
Oh, easily flow.
Okay. Wolf.
Flow. Easily.
Okay. JPO.
Twisters.
Twisters. There's no cat in Twisters as far
Both
as I can
Storm
remember.
movies too, if you think about it, because both Storm movies, because Flow's
Kind
like
of disaster movies, yeah. Chris.
Even though I haven't seen it, Flo.
And I have seen it. Flow. Jordan.
I'm not going to vote for Twister and discredit this whole channel, so I'm going to go Flow.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. A lot of people liked it. It made some money. You know, it's
No
fine.
pun.
All right.
Maybe a good 40X movie. That's it. That's where it stops.
Kill and Immaculate. We got some one-word titles coming through here. A lot of them. Actually, yeah, the last 4 one-word titles.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Well, maybe Kneecap won't be the only foreign film on Friday. Go.
Kill. JPO.
Kill.
Kill. Chris.
Yeah, kill.
Fucking A, let's go. Kill.
I would have gone with Immaculate, I think.
And
Ross.
Kill.
Kill. All right.
Gives
I
me
like
time
it.
to
I
watch-
like the
Gives me
love.
time to watch that on Friday. So I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were locked into my voodoo, you could watch it right on my voodoo. Well,
Oh, no,
George,
that'd be so
I
precious.
already have
Oh,
like
oh.
I already have 9 people having ripping on that right now, so I don't think I can have any more.
Yeah.
Luckily, they haven't cracked down like Netflix has. All right, going over to Kinds of Kindness, and it's what's inside. JPO.
Kinds of Kindness.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah.
Just because I've seen all of it, What Inside, I only have not seen Puffy, kind of with What Inside. My parents,
Kinds of Kindness. Kinds of Kindness in my top 12. Jordan.
Yeah, like Jesse Plemons literally feeds Emma Stone her own thumb. I mean, Kinds of Kindness. Come on. Ross.
I haven't seen It's What's Inside, but I didn't care for Kinds of Kindness, so it's What's Inside.
All right, Wolf.
Yeah, maybe one of the most underrated movies of the year. Kinds of Kindness.
Yeah.
Kinds of Kindness. All right, moving
I
on.
actually loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's my kind of weird. All right, Kinds of Kindness. All right, so we got Dune Part 2 and the 4:30 movie. Chris.
Dune Part 2.
Yeah, I gotta go Dune here. Sorry, JPO.
Yeah, I think I'd give it to Dune Part 2.
Sorry, Jake.
Russ.
Well, Dune Part 2 easily.
Okay, and Wolf.
Dune Part 2.
Say it in Spanish for Javier Bardem.
JPO.
Oh wait, if you apologize to me, Pez, do I have to apologize for me? Because Dune Part 2.
I know.
No, I think you may have to apologize to Tatum.
No.
It's a tough match. Tough match. Any other bracket?
No apologies.
The
No
Apprentice.
apologies for liking the movies you like.
The Apprentice and Furiosa. Me, I'll go Furiosa. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go with Furiosa, Wingardium Furiosa. Ross.
The Apprentice.
Okay.
Wolf.
The Apprentice.
JPO.
GPO.
Furiosa.
Furiosa. Chris.
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Yeah,
All right.
all right.
Furiosa, moving on. All right.
Here we go.
Furiosa. Okay, writing that down. All right. Going down to Terrifier 3 and Juror number 2. Battle of the Numbers is again Jordan.
I just haven't seen any Terrifier movies yet, so I gotta go Juror number 2.
It's a lot of gore. You probably won't like it. Russ.
Yeah.
Very,
I'm
very
actually gonna. It'll surprise you though. I'm gonna go with Terrifier 3. I liked it a little more than Juror number 2, and I love both.
All right. Wolf.
Depends how they
Je
Go
number 2.
doing the gore. Because if they do it gore for gore's sake, no. But if
It's pretty much gore for gore's sake. Yeah, you're not gonna like it. Yeah, it's about the kills. Yes, it's about that.
It's not
JPO.
gore that advances the story along or anything. No.
No, not really.
All right. JPO.
Yeah, Juror 2.
Juror 2. Chris.
Yeah, going with the movie that does have them all killing children movie. During number 2.
All right. I would go Terrifier 3, just slightly, but Juror number 2 moves on. All right. Juror number 2.
Justice for Clint Eastwood against WB.
Yeah. Complete Unknown and Horizon. All right. Ross.
A Complete Unknown.
Wolf.
A Complete Unknown.
All right. JPO.
A Complete Unknown.
Chris.
Yeah, Complete Unknown.
Kind of feel like A Complete Unknown could be the subtitle for Horizon as well, if you think about the movie. But we got Horizon. Horizon, A Complete Unknown. Because it is. Jordan.
The times they are changing. I'm voting for Horizon.
Okay. All right, but A Complete Unknown moves forward just slightly. All right, I'll write that down. A Complete Unknown. Okay. All right, going down to Didi and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Wolf.
Didi.
Okay. JPO.
DD.
Okay. Chris.
Justice for Transformer 1, DD.
Didi. I'll go Warfare. Jordan.
Gotta vote for DD the way Dexter says it in Dexter's Laboratory. DD.
Russ.
Oh, easily Didi for me.
All right, maybe I'll try to watch it on Friday. So it's moving forward.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's on Peacock, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the car.
All right. We got Ghostlight and Saturday
Fuck,
Night.
I know what this panel's gonna go for.
JPO.
Yeah, the better movie. Go Saturday Night.
Yeah. Chris.
No, Ghostlight is better movie. Ghostlight.
That's subjective. Saturday Night.
Yeah, don't do that.
The better movie, Saturday Night Live. Ross.
Ross.
I was gone for Ghostlight. I want to see it more. I didn't care for Saturday Night that much.
Wolf.
No, the better movie is Ghostlight. I'm going Ghostlight.
Well, I have the tie, and I say the better movie Saturday Night. So Saturday Night moves on.
Oh wait,
All right.
when did Chris Diaz have a tie? Because JPO had a tie, and then did we skip Chris Diaz?
No, Chris had a tie, and then I had it.
I believe for a minute.
Yeah, remember Chris had the tie with Terrifier. Remember? Or no, that was something else.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what
No, it was
for.
another one a few matches ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a while back,
Alright.
but yeah,
I don't remember it.
I keep track of this stuff. I keep track of it. Blink Twice and Sting. Chris.
Blink twice.
Twice. I'll go Sting. Jordan.
Well, I blinked way more than twice watching this thing, but blinked twice.
Ross.
Blink Twice.
Wolf.
I'm gonna go Blink Twice. Yeah.
Twice. All right. And JPO.
I prefer blinking 102 times, but I'll settle for twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Blink Twice. Okay.
Should have had some kind of cameo, Tom DeLonge in there or something.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we've got our Sweet 16 moving on. So we will scroll on over and then we'll just see what wins part 2. Substance 1, part 1. So let's see what wins part 2 tonight. So I believe we're starting with Strange Darling. Scroll a little bit versus Sing Sing. All right. Me, I'll go Strange Darling. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go Strange Darling.
Ross.
I would go Sing Sing.
Sing. Wolf.
Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. JPO.
Strange Darling.
Strange Darling. Chris.
Sing Sing.
I'm saying it's Tyler Jordan.
Come
Ooh,
on, Jordan. Come
Strange
on.
Darling. I haven't seen Sing Sing. Sorry.
Strange Darling.
You would love it, Jordan. I actually think you would.
I hope they make it available to you soon because goddamn.
Because it was hard to find.
The 31st.
Yeah.
It will be available on the 31st on video.
Okay. All right.
They should do
Kneecap.
sooner and I'd vote for him. So.
Kneecap and Honora. Jordan.
Yeah, this one's kind of close, but I'll go with Honora.
Nora. Ross.
Honora.
Wolf.
Yeah, I'll go with Nora here.
JPO.
Honora.
Nora. Chris.
Yeah, like left for my top 5. No,
All right. And I'll go Nora, but I'll try to watch Kneecap for Friday. I've got it on my Voodoo waiting on me. So, all right. We got Beetlejuice, and Will and Harper. Ross.
Will and Harper easily.
Wolf.
We got a bad movie championship. Beetlejuice, but Will and Harper. Anyway.
That's subjective. JPO.
Will Harper.
All right. Chris.
Will Harper.
I'd go Beetlejuice because I've seen it. Jordan.
I'll say Justice for Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice.
Okay. All right. But, Will and Harper. We got Flo versus Kill. All right, Wolf. Yeah.
Why does that sound kind of funny? Flo versus
Flo, kill Flo. Yeah. All right, Flo. JPO.
Flo.
Chris.
Kill.
I'll go Kill. Jordan.
Now we'll go Flo.
Okay. Ross.
Flo
moves on. All right. There we go. Okay. On the other side, we've got Kinds of Kindness and Dune Part 2. JPO.
Dune.
Chris.
Bring on the Messiah, Dune.
They're both in my top 12, but I'll go Dune. Jordan.
I'll actually go Kinds of Kindness here.
Okay. Russ.
Dune easily.
Dune and Wolf.
Dune.
Dune. All right, moves on to the 8. Going to Furiosa and juror number 2, Chris.
Furiosa.
Let's get our sand desert battle, Furiosa.
Yeah, let's go with that Mad Max saga, Furiosa.
All right, Ross.
Juror number 2.
Number 2, Wolf.
Yeah, I like that idea. Furiosa.
Furiosa and JPO.
Furiosa.
Furiosa. Moving on. All right, down here we got complete unknown and Didi. So we are on. I gotta flip my page here. Me. I'll go complete unknown because I've seen it. Jordan.
I'll go with Didi because I've seen it.
All right. Ross.
A complete unknown because I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right.
Wolf.
Didi.
JPO.
The complete unknown.
Complete unknown and Chris.
Didi.
All right. We have another tie, and we're going up to. We're going to Ross for the tie.
A complete unknown because I've seen it.
All right, complete unknown. Okay, let me update my tie thing on the other side here too. All right, boom. Okay, all right. Jordan will be up first for Saturday Night and Blink Twice.
Ooh, these are both in my top 12. Oh man, I think I might have Blink Twice just a little higher. So I'll go Blink Twice because I really love that movie.
All right, Ross.
Blink Twice.
Wolf.
Justice for Ghostlight. You fucking Saturday Night. Blink Twice.
Yeah. GPO.
Again, a psychiatrist. Well, just when you have time. I'm gonna go Saturday Night.
Okay. Chris.
Yeah, Justice for Ghostlight. Blink Twice.
I really got Saturday Night. I Blink Twice making it way forward, and I thought I was making this.
That's an upset.
That's an upset.
Yeah.
Well, that's what y'all get for voting out Ghostlight. So boom.
I haven't seen Ghostlight. I didn't say anything bad about it, but okay.
Spite voting, and we're just like legit voting.
I'm just voting here. I'm not spite voting right now. Yeah, that's kind of silly. But all right.
I'm spite voting because that movie means so much to me. So I'm spite voting.
Well, you can just say that. You don't have to spite vote.
Nobody knocked it, though.
Nobody knocked it. Nobody said anything negative. Like, it's weird. Elvis Vendetta and nobody dissed your movie whatsoever. Like, I literally just haven't seen it. I didn't say anything bad about it.
Spite votes are allowed.
Strange Darling and Honora. Ross.
Honora.
All right. Wolf.
Honora.
Okay. All right. JPO.
Strange Darling.
Chris.
And you win for best actress, Honora.
All right. I'll go Strange Darling. Jordan.
I'll go Strange and Nora. I'll go Nora.
Nora. All right. Nora. All right. Going down to Will and Harper and Flo. Two kind of dark horses here. Wolf.
Flo.
JPO.
Will and Harper.
Chris.
Will and Harper.
Flo. Jordan.
I'll go Will and Harper here.
And Ross.
Flo.
It's a tie to Wolf.
Flo.
Okay, hanging on. All right, into the final four. All right, hanging on. The little kitty hanging on. All right. And we got
heavy Flo is a heavy favorite.
And we got the Battle of the Desert Wastelands here. We got Dune Part 2 and Furiosa. JPO.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, I'm sick with the one I've always stuck with. I gotta go Furiosa.
Okay, Chris.
Paul Mercedes tells Furiosa silence for Dune.
All right. Yeah, they're both very close, but I'll go Dune. Jordan.
And I'll go Furiosa.
Okay, Ross.
Dune.
Wolf.
Dune
moves on in the final four. Okay, got an interesting final four coming up. All right, we got a complete unknown and Twice. Two other ones I wouldn't have thought would be battling over the final four either. Chris.
A complete unknown.
They're both fairly even in my scores. I'll go complete unknown. Jordan.
I will Blink Twice.
All right. Russ.
Blink Twice.
Wolf.
A complete unknown.
All right, and JPO.
Blink twice.
Okay, it's a tie to JPO.
Blinking twice.
Wow.
That
Lincoln
is
twice.
going far.
Yeah.
All
Holy
right,
fuck.
we got an interesting Final Four here. We got kind of we got a couple of kind of indie productions. We got an indie foreign, we got a foreign animated movie,
And a
and we got
horror
Dune Part 2, and a
2
big
movies in my
blockbuster.
top 12. Let's go.
All right. I got 2 as well, but
Yeah.
all right, we got Enora and Flo on the other side, and
I was those two.
Yeah.
ooh, I'm gonna go Flo here. Let's keep the dark horse going, Jordan.
I gotta go.
It's a
in
cat,
Nora.
not a horse.
Yeah.
Ross?
Nora.
Or Wolf.
I adore Flo, but I adore Nora literally barely that much more. So Nora.
All right, JPO.
I'm trying to think if I should make a "there's a lot of pussy in both of these movies" joke or not, but I'm gonna go with the Nora.
There's a pussy front and center in both of these movies. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
It's on display.
Yeah, I had to want to see Timothy Chalamet versus Mikey, so no.
All right, Nora. All right, on the other side we got Dune Part 2 and Blink Twice. Jordan.
Let's go. Blink twice. Let's go.
Ross.
I got to go with Blink Twice. I like it a little more than Dune 2.
Yep.
Really? This
Nice.
is baffling to me. Wolf.
Blink twice love.
Dune Part 2 for me.
All right.
There we go.
All right, JPO.
I think we're correcting the ship a little bit here now. Dune.
Dune.
No, we
Chris.
don't need to.
Paul Atreides destroyed Blink twice. Dune.
Right. Yeah, these are not even close. This is very easy. Dune Part 2. Not even close to me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so all right. Finals here for Part 2. We got Enora versus Dune to Ross. Final ones here.
Nora for me.
All right, Wolf.
Nora.
JPO.
Dune.
Chris.
They both in my top 10 on Noir.
I'll go Dune.
One of these movies is overrated, so I'm gonna vote for Nora.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Take the win.
go.
I'm happy. That's
Nora,
good. That's a good.
boom.
Take the winner.
Yeah.
All right.
That was really,
I don't
that was
hate it.
really
I'm glad I
good.
watched it today.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
That's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Enora
awesome.
takes Part 2. Yeah, I think a different panel. Dune would probably take the whole thing, actually.
But to be
But yeah,
fair,
it was very
Dune
close.
isn't that overrated. It is really good.
But
Yeah, I
like,
did
good,
the
dude.
Substance
But
1
yeah,
Part 1
bro,
and
but-
Nora 1 Part 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Dune 2 is like great. It's really
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is good. Yeah.
All right. But Nora wins Part 2. So there we go.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that was fun. So we got our bracket for Friday all set and ready to go. So it should be interesting to crown the best movie of 2024. So we'll be back at it again
We have
Friday.
2 movies so far where strong female lead performances. The Substance and Enora both taking part 1
Yeah.
and 2. So yeah, with female performances front and center. So we'll see if another one can take that because we've had a lot this year. So it could.
And then also Blink Twice went really fun. That's a female lead too.
now we just
Yeah,
gotta get
it is,
Thelma to win the whole thing. Come on, Thelma, you old lady.
Yeah, Aileen
Wolfman?
Robinson there,
Yeah.
Strange Darlings.
Wolfman,
Down
I
for
leave it.
Thelma win.
Yeah.
Wolfman, I leave it in your hand to help with Sing Sing on Friday.
Yeah. We kind of all got our favorites we're rooting for, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that'll do it for us tonight. So but we appreciate everyone bearing with a few technical difficulties.
Yeah,
but
sorry about the technical difficulties. I think I've got them solved, and I know what to do in the future. So I had to dig out some stuff in my computer and fix some things, but I think I've got it fixed now. So my apologies for the delay. I know it made the show go long tonight. I'm sorry about that. It shouldn't happen on Friday, so we should be good.
well, it's all good. No worries.
Although we will be starting at 9:30 anyways on Friday, but I'm telling you that in advance now, and we will start time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling everybody in advance. Yes.
Yeah, so if you'd like to tune in and see
Yeah.
which one wins this thing, tune in at 9:30 on 9:30 Eastern time on Friday. So yeah, but but we'll do some plugs. We'll go to Ross first.
Oh, you can see me bright and early tomorrow. I'm getting up. We're to be streaming at 5:30 in the morning Pacific time because the Oscar nominations come out, and I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
Mhm.
Getting up on the bright. Nice. Sounds good. Anything else? Or
See when I wake up.
They're just our best of the year too. You know, we're gonna be doing that. So yeah.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
when, though.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. And then Ross will also be on when we do our favorite genre movies of the year. We'll be doing a top 5 breakdown in the beginning of February. So yeah. But Wolf, what do you have going on?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be waking up at like super ass crack early, like 7 a.m, something like that, or to get ready for the Oscar nominations at 8:30. What's interesting is I'm not going to be running the stream this time. Tristan's going to be running the stream. He knows how to work StreamYard, because literally all I'm going to have time to do is watch the reactions, and then I gotta dip to get to work. I have to watch the reactions. I gotta dip to get to work. And so like he's gonna run it, and then him and Ross will like talk about like the results. I won't even get to talk about it till like next week on a World Roundtable after that. But it's just still be a fun time. And yeah, we're doing our worst of the year that night on a Thursday night. That should be fun. And then we're also doing our hidden gems episode, where we're just going to kind of break down all the films that, you know, were very under the radar from 2024, and talk about those on Saturday. And then of course Sunday I'm going to be on the top 12 thing, and then of course, and then also on a Tuesday, that's when we're doing our best of the year. So that's really fun.
So Wolf this week has something going: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like every day.
Sounds like my schedule.
Yeah.
No, every day, because Monday I'm doing like a Severance, like
Who
first
doesn't
episode
stream every day?
breakdown.
Wait, people take days off.
Dang.
So
Oh,
every
yeah,
single day.
What is
Every
that? I
single
don't
day.
know what days off are.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Who needs the days off? Who needs sleep? You know,
Yeah.
it's overrated. But yeah, cool. Sounds good. And JPO, what you got going on?
Yeah, y'all see me back here for that half bracket, finishing off the 2024 tournament. Tomorrow, 8:00, long time, first time it's a call-in show. Just review a movie you've seen recently. We do that at 8:00 over at the Periscope. At 9:00, I believe I'll be on Why We Love Horror. At 10:00, then we have Lonely Marks, where me, Pez, Barber, and Jacob talk the pro wrestling stuff of the week. So check that out. On Friday, it's that tournament, Jacob versus Jeremy at 8. Tournament fights at 9 or 9:30 now. On Saturday, I'm hosting one more 2022 trivia at 10 p.m. Also trying to watch Saturday night's main event. On Sunday, that's our next podcast at 9. Also at 3 p.m. I'll be hosting trivia. Yeah, so come on, guys. You don't take time off. And
So we all have stuff
goes
going
the
on.
main channel.
Yeah. But Chris, what do you got going on?
So you find me here, Danny. I'll be on here sometime. I know whenever we hold the Tina Hood, I'll be in the segment that half. And Chris shout out because we'll be on the championship. Sadly, a lot they made it, and sadly came out 2025 when they came out 2024. But you get a chance of Better Man, Count of Monte Cristo, 2 movies that we're checking out. But that sadly got wide release in 2025 and limited release 2024.
Yeah. Sounds good. I want to check out that Count of Monte Cristo because I've heard good things. So.
I forgot about honorables. Shit.
JP, I mentioned Lonely Marks. We'll be doing kind of a casual show, just some news and reviewing an old Royal Rumble, getting ready for the Royal Rumble. We're doing 1995.
Yeah,
95 Rumble. So a little old school Shawn Michaels there. And then I'll be on, and I quote, Ryan Permison's channel for Friday night. We're doing a watch along for the anniversary for A Few Dollars More, which is my favorite Western. So I'll be on there talking about why it's my favorite. And then I'll be co-hosting the podcast next week. So wrapping it up, finally getting to those top 12s.
Yeah. So I was trying to look at. I'll make some announcements, but about when we do our genre honorable mention. We're still trying to nail down a couple of dates, but it's going to be within the first 2 weeks of February. So we'll be still breaking down some our favorite from every genre, and it'll be just a different panel than what you've seen on all the best of the year, because I wanted to give some other people some chances to be on and that kind of stuff. So yeah, but and then you can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2121. You can find me at Jordan 83616. You can find us over in the Movie Hero Network group on Facebook, and that's the one that if you're going to check out any social media, go check that one out, because that's where we're the most active over there, and you can come talk movies with us. And if you have any projects you're working on, a YouTube channel, go post over there to your heart's content, and we'll share it out and get you some views and subscribers and all that stuff. And we will be having more trivia going on in February. We're just having a really busy month this month, so in February for sure we'll be doing a rom-com exhibition match, and then we'll be having our first three-way match for round 2 of the Seen and Heard Movie Trivia Tournament. And then if we have time, I really want to do a Seen and Heard Music trivia match. So we'll just play music clips from movies and TV. So that one's going to be more like the TBD one, but I'll let you know if we have time to fit it in there. And then, yeah, if you go to the Patreon, go to patreon.com/movie hero. You can find things that like our Elton John versus Queen music match tournament. That's over there. You can find the extended schedules if you want to see that. And if you want to sign up for episodes, you can go to the Movie Hero Network group. I have it pinned as one of the featured posts over there, and you can sign up for episodes. And then I'll be posting new schedules around the first of the month, give or take like a few days, though. I don't always get it like right away. And even lately during the holidays, I was really late, but I'm going to try to be better about that and get it out early in the month. So you can sign up for those. And then just what we have going on for Tournament Fights and Tier Ranker. Of course, we're finishing out the ladder series on Friday, and then we have our top 12 of the year podcast that's going on this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And after that, we'll be doing Malcolm Lay's After the 128. So it is to go. We're doing a birthday episode for Brian Nussbaum. It'll be Best Canadian Celebrities, so actors, celebrities, athletes, that kind of thing, or like musicians, all of that. We will be doing a comedy mystery series in February that's going to be just like what we did for horror and for the holidays. And we'll just have 4 mystery tournaments that are being completely at random, which I already have those already made, and they're very random. And yeah, well, 4 of those, we'll take the Sweet 16 from each one. At the end of the month, we'll do a grand champion tournament. Then our next ladder series that will come after this one, we're going to get back into the correct order. So we're on Best Movies of 1996 will be our next one. So that will be in February. And then we do still have our next TV tier ranker to go. That's going to be best TV shows of the 80s. So we've worked our way all the way from current TV all the way back to the 80s. So that's going on for sure. And then I'll just tease, we are doing another mystery series in March. Is going to be action. So we'll have another one then. So yeah, but that will do it for us tonight. So this was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for everyone that tuned in and stuck with us through the tech stuff that we had, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, for Ross Bristow, for Michael Wolfman Wyndham, for JPO, for Chris Diaz, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Annie, I got a kid who wants someone who speaks Russian. Let's go.
No, I'm eating my food.
You're killing me. He's a spender. Come on, let's go. Hello, this is the beautiful Annie.
Hi, I'm Annie.
I'm Ivan.
It was really weird. Like, I love him. No way. Yes way. And I'm seeing him again tonight.
Will you marry me?
Seriously?
Seriously.
3 carrots,
What about 4?
You hit the lotto, bitch. I know. Bro, didn't I tell you?
Are you happy?
Very happy.
Ivan, your parents are gonna kill you.
I love my husband.
You do not know this guy.
We are consenting adults.
If you think this is gonna be allowed, you're dead wrong.
Do not touch me. Like Cinderella. Yes, Cinderella. We are married. They're gonna have to accept that. Doesn't matter about anything, okay?